All right, and there I am, I'm live. Hey everybody, welcome to today's workshop. Now, we're not just starting yet. You can see from the countdown timer, we've got about 10 minutes to go. I'm here for all you early risers, for you people who have come early. Good for you to save your seat. I love it. I love the energy. I love the fact that you're here early. Now, this is our last workshop, so, some of you may possibly have missed workshop 1 and workshop 2 or both. Listen. Doesn't matter. We're going to go over all of it again today. We're going to make sure we cover the bases. We'll do some quick recaps. Today's is going to be, in my personal opinion, my favorite webinar because we're going to get knee deep and we're going to really explain to you how email marketing works. Now, if you're here and you can hear me, you can see me, don't leave this page. And you know how technology seems to work on the last minute, right? We got little over 8 minutes left to go. We're going to get jumping right into it. I have so much to cover today. Plus, it's our last session together, so I know that, there's just that much more I want to cover. Now, today's focus is going to be how I do my promotions to create millions of dollars a year using nothing but affiliate products. And I'm going to focus a lot of energy specifically around how I did my promotion to do $1.1 million in the span of about, 12 days using just 18 emails. All right, but first I want to make sure that you can hear me, you can see me, that you should see a question box right below this little stream feed. So do me a favor, okay? Just fill out that question box. Tell me where you're calling in from. Just tell me where in the world you are. I love seeing that no matter what time zone we're running, no matter where we are, there's always people from all over the world, all right? So let's have a look real quick, and we're just less than 8 minutes now. Wow. All right. Ooh, it's going so fast, I can't even keep track. All right, so let's see here. We've got, all right, Jose from Mexico, welcome. I'm going to just try to catch names. Julie from Australia, welcome. Samantha from Wisconsin, US, welcome. We've got Bob here from Canada, from Toronto, welcome. We've got any resemblance or any relation to Bob Proctor? He is also in Toronto. We've got Mazala from Israel. Awesome. I don't think I've seen anyone from Israel in the last 2 workshops, so great. Although we've had tens of thousands of people, so at this point it's starting to blend together. Wow. All right, you know what? I'm not going to waste any more time. This is awesome. Thank you. Listen, when you fill in your name and email at that little box below, it stays there. So go ahead and do that right now. Get it out of the way. You should also see a yes button pop up every now and then. I'll ask for your engagement. So you can either type yes in to the box or you can click the yes button. You know what it does, guys? Here's the simple nature of it. When I'm doing these sessions, I've had a long day, right? There's a launch going on right now. We're in the middle of releasing Inbox Blueprint. It's crazy over here. And so I feed off of your energy. The more you correspond with me, the more you type yes, the more you click yes, the more you just say stuff. I see it here on this screen, and it makes it feel like I'm talking to people that are pumped up. Keeps me excited as well, all right? So make sure you communicate and engage with it as much as possible. All right, we're just a little north of 6 minutes to go. So again, I'll read the title for today's presentation is How I Make Up to $3 Million a Year with Only Affiliate Promotions. Now, you know that in my business, I also do my own products, right? Obviously, I have my own products. That's a whole separate ball game. As a matter of fact, the webinar that you're expecting, the one that we've prepared for you, is titled How I Made $1.1 Million in 12 Days with 18 Emails. Well, what if I told you I've actually generated $11.4 million in 10 days, in this business model. Again, using email marketing, using the very secrets that you're about to get today. So I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the 1.1 million that I did as an affiliate. Now, what are some of the main reasons why we love being an affiliate and why you want to focus on being an affiliate? Well, first and foremost, being an affiliate means, and it's really the easiest way for you to be able to generate income. You have no products, you have no customer support, you have no headaches, you can do it yourself, you don't have to hire people, you could be traveling the world as long as you've got one of these bad boys. Oops, I almost dropped all my food. As long as you got one of these bad boys, a laptop with you, you're good to go. And so literally when I'm traveling, most of the time I'm working on affiliate promotions. So when you have your own products, of course, they're far more profitable. They build a brand. It's a long-term sustainable business. But you have to, You have customer support, you have responsibilities, you have expenses, you have all that stuff. So that's why phase 1 of this beautiful book right here, we teach you how to do email marketing specifically to promote other people's products. And today's webinar is all about that. So less than 5 minutes to go. Again, we've got hundreds of people joining. You can see that counter below just going crazy. So if you're just joining us, welcome. It's our last workshop. I know it's income workshop number 3. I'm really excited to bring this to you though. Trust me, I've saved the best for last. You're going to love what we go over today. I'm going to actually go dive in deep into mailing strategies. All right, I'm going to whip out this great device here, this digital whiteboard device, and I'm going to draw diagrams and show you just how I have turned around the email affiliate profits. The affiliate profits I make from my email list, I have done a 180 on these. Guys, you're going to love what you see. You're going to absolutely love it. So make sure you've got a ton of this, okay, a pen, and for me, I got a Gatorade. So I need energy. So you have whatever you want to drink. Have it here. Now, as you guys know, I love the idea of doing a 1-hour webinar and being done. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you as much value as I possibly can, however long it goes. If it goes a couple hours, it goes a couple hours. Also, know this. Today is really one of your last opportunities to take action and become a member of Inbox Blueprint. So at the end of this presentation, I'll tell you more about it. And I certainly hope you take that decision, guys. We have had just people pouring into it left, right, and center. It's been great. I'm really excited by it. But I know I have to shut it down soon. It's just so much we can handle. So I need you to take that decision today. Make it a goal. Yes or no, that's up to you, but make a decision today. All right, again, for those of you just joining us, welcome. Income Workshop number 3. We'll get started. You can see the little countdown timer right here. And in the meantime, if you'd like, please go ahead and fill in your name and email in that question box below and type in where you're calling from. And we'll have another look here. Michael's calling from Alaska. Hey. Nice. I always want to go to Alaska. All right, we've got Wensington. Sorry, I probably said it right. Wensington. Your name's already gone. I didn't see where you're calling from, and this little thing has scrolled past. We have Sylvia. Sylvia's calling from Orlando, Florida. Wow, it's got to be nice weather down there, right? It's been weird weather here. It's spring, but it's not felt like it. It's been storming, and it's just been weird. All right. Awesome. Listen, I'm so excited. God, wow. We've got hundreds and hundreds of you, so I'm super excited. We got a little over 2 minutes to go, so if you're just joining us, hang tight. You see a countdown timer. We're going to get started. I'm going to teach you today how I make up to $3 million a year using my email list and affiliate promotions, and specifically we'll go over a case study where I show you how I did 1.1 million in 12 days just with 18 emails. It's pretty killer. This is not stuff everybody knows. As a matter of fact, very few people know all this. I'm telling you that right now. Very, very few people know this. So you want to take notes. That's what I already said. Have this ready and take lots of notes, because what I'm going to share with you today, most professional email marketers are also not aware of. And if you're saying, Anik, I'm not an email marketer, I don't have a list, great. You're in the perfect place. Hang tight. I will share with you precisely how to get your email list, all right? So you've just got a lot of stuff coming out today. I am very excited. Now, we're coming up to about a minute left to go. So again, everybody, today we will be talking about affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products using something as simple as an email tool. But again, like I keep sharing over and over, for those of you who've been with us for a few minutes, what you're about to learn today is not available anywhere on the internet. Nobody teaches this. It's stuff that we have discovered in our company and learned ourselves, tested for years now, and have tripled, if not quadrupled, the amount of money that we're making. And for those of you who are thinking, I don't have an email list, what do I do? No problem. We're going to share with you. You ready for this? I'm going to share with you how you can have an email list up and running in less than 20 minutes. I'll do it in less than 20. Let's say you can do it in less than 60. I'll prove it right before your eyes. Poof, we're going to build a email marketing business. It's going to be killer. And then at the end of this session today, you're going to have to make that final decision, the last chance to make a decision if you want to work with us long term or not. I'll leave the yes or no up to you, but you have to decide yes or no. Can't be a maybe, can't be an I'll come back. It's yes or no. All right, we're at the top of the hour, so let's dive in. Let's get started, guys. Let me turn to my computer here. All right, and we're up. All right, you can see me. So how I make up to $3 million a year with only affiliate promotions using just my email list. And guys, of course, today, I promise you I'm going to do a live demo. We're going to show you how to get your business up and running in less than 60 minutes. I'll prove it to you. You know what? I'll do it in less than 20. On workshop number 1 and workshop number 2, I did it in, workshop number 1 was just just less 16 minutes. And then workshop 2 was 14 minutes. And I'll show it to you again today. Now, my question is, did you miss our first workshop? Or first 2 workshops, really. Is this your first workshop with us? So type in a yes below right now if you have missed the others and this is your first one. Listen, guys, if you have, it's okay, no problem. I will cover everything again. We will make sure you are fully caught up, okay? But just click the big yes button below. It lets me know, or go ahead and type in yes at the bottom in that question box. It lets me know how much I need to recap and how much I don't. And wow. All right. Okay, quite a few of you who are first. Now, I have some good news for you. If you have missed 1 and 2, we are going to be releasing the replays. Yes, I know, I just said it. We said we wouldn't, but the demand has been so high. We've had tens of thousands of people just join us in the last few days. We're going to release it soon. You'll have the weekend to watch it. That's it. All right? You will have to get it done by then. All right, guys, so listen. I'm going to share today with you strategies that are just going to rock your world. The email marketing strategies I'm going to share with you, the specific methodology, the specific model that nobody in the world knows. Yeah, you're right. Nobody in the world knows. And, sorry, my team is reminding me. I didn't actually tell you the results of this. Okay, guys, I think right now, from what I can see, about 40 to 50% have said yes. So that's about right. No problem. And for those of you who are coming back to this is not your first one, great. And for those of you who it is, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. So this methodologies that you're going to learn today, guys, are the exact same ones that I'll show you how to use them for affiliate marketing. But believe me right now, believe me, you can use these in your own products as well. As a matter of fact, yes, although we're going to brag about today and talk about the $1.1 million promotion that I did in 12 days with just 18 emails, what if I told you I've actually been able to do $11.4 million with my own product, thanks to email marketing, and I did it in 10 days. All right, this is one of the income shots from it, but the other money that you don't see there went to PayPal. Guys, we do big numbers all the time. Look at this. This is the promotion we're going to talk about specifically today. $1.1 million in actually about 12 days. It was a little over 1 week's promotion. It was 18 emails over 12 days. $130,000 right here in 8 days? Was nuts. Another one here. Check this out. $474,000, all thanks to one thing, and that is email marketing. Guys, I have multiple businesses, multiple products, multiple lists, and the more lists I have, as you saw from webinar number 2, we teach you how to create an infinite number of passive income streams. So all of this money is happening and coming in while I'm traveling the world. Now, we got to take a minute and we have to be transparent. Disclaimer time. I'm going to give you the tools, the education, the coaching. I'm not guaranteeing any results. You've got to understand a business is a business, and that's what this is. So you can't come at this expecting that that's what you're going to make. But listen, I want to equip you with every bit of tools, training, education, systems, models, anything possible. That's the point today. So tell me something. Are you excited for today's final training session? It's income workshop number 3 out of the 3 workshops. If you missed 1 and 2, we'll release the replays very soon. But right now, I want to give you 13 years of education and millions of dollars that have been invested in creating this for you. I want to hand it over to you, but I want to know, are you pumped? Say yes below. Seriously, guys, communicate with me. Give me that energy. It's been a long week. I need you to just give me energy. Oh, wow. All right, never mind. I won't ask again. We're hitting, I don't know how many we have. Hundreds now. Remember, you can type in the yes below into that question box, put in your name and email, or you can also go ahead and just click the big yes button. Wow, are they pouring in? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, listen, today is the day that I share with you some of the most advanced strategies that even beginners like yourself can use. I wish somebody taught me this years ago. I would have made millions more. So you are blessed. You are lucky. You are fortunate to be here today. Trust me, you want to take notes? Get out a notepad. Get out your paper. Get out a pen. Get out whatever. Don't take breaks. Don't miss any piece of this. It's that important. It's my favorite training I've ever done. So the first question I've got to ask you is, do you have an email list? So let's take a poll for a minute. Okay, in that question box, I'd rather you use the question box this time and not the the yes button. But in the question box below, could you please take a minute and type in yes or no? Do you have an email list right now? It could be even 100 people, I don't care. If you have 100 people on your email list, great for you, say yes below. If you do not have an email list whatsoever, say no below. Now, I want you to understand, it doesn't matter. I have created this training for those of you who do not have an email list or have one. It's completely going to work for both of you. And if for some reason you don't have an email list, you're about to have one by the end of this webinar, and that's going to be the powerful part. Now let's see the results coming in. My team is telling me you have to give a gut check, right? Because it's not actually a poll. Just based on yeses and nos, they're saying about 80% do not. Wow. All right. Good. That's great. I'm so glad you're here because you're about to completely change your life. So 80% don't, and the other 20% do. And both of you guys are you're seriously about to, I'm so excited, I'm speechless. So I'm literally falling over my own words right now. Now, of course, as excited as I am, guys, here's the deal. This is a real business. Please, 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 okay? It's a real business. Do not come to us with unrealistic expectations. You are not going to make $1.1 million tomorrow. We're here to teach you how to build an ironclad, lifelong, safe business. A business needs time, dedication, attention. I always get asked this question, how long will I take to make money? And guys, the answer is, I don't know. If I knew the answer to that, I would I'd be like the most knowledgeable person in the world. I'd be able to see the future. I don't know you. I don't know what niche you're going to choose. I don't know how hard you're going to work. I don't know how serious you are. So what I always say is this, okay, here's my answer. If you're dead serious, if you're hungry, if you really want to change in your life, you're going to give me 60 days of your attention. Period. Even if I told you, look, it'll take you 59 days to make your first commission, I need you to be just as excited today as you would be if I told you you'll make your first commission tomorrow. And I'm not telling you that. Listen, we've had students do it in less than a day or two, make their first commission. We've had students take months. It just depends on you, but we are here to give you the tools, the training, hand-holding, coaching, guidance. We're here to be behind you in your corner. But we only want fighters, and we only want dead serious students. Is that you? So here's what you're going to master today, guys. We're going to give you 3 email marketing secrets that are making me $3 million a year. I've discovered these after 13 years. It's my greatest discovery about managing an email list. I'll show you the #1 mailing model to use. This is how to best create money from email lists. And I'm also going to show you my $500,000 month. I'll tell you exactly what I did in that month. And then I'm going to give you my 6-month shocker. Okay, how I turned this one promotion I did. Okay, from, the first time I did it, it made me $63,000. The second time I did it, it made me $610,000. And I just made one tiny tweak. I'll show you that today. Now, who the heck am I? Now, if you've seen workshop number 1 or if you've seen workshop number 2, you know who I am. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come on the screen real quick. I'm going to give you a 5-minute little synopsis about myself. See, guys, I learned email marketing, but I had to figure it out myself. And I did it the hard way. I lost millions and millions of dollars doing it the wrong way. And about 2 years ago, it was about 2 years ago, I had a major breakthrough. And today, you're going to get that breakthrough. All right, today you're going to get that breakthrough. So here's what I used to do. I used to do everything the hard way. Build an email list. I'd start promoting products like crazy, hammer that list for 3-4 months. Just hammer them, disrespect them. Seriously, just bam, 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 product after product after product after product. And then I would do some kind of product launch or do some ad buying, and I'd build up a brand new list, and then again, bang, 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 hit them hard, and I just kept doing this cycle over and over again. So let me tell you about 2 things. First, how I discovered email marketing. All right, and second, I'll tell you how I discovered to do email marketing the right way. Okay, so give me a second here. Let me just flip back onto the camera. All right, am I on screen? There I am. All right. Well, listen, so let me first tell you, when I first got started, guys, it was 13 plus years ago. There was no Onyx Singal, there was no Circle of Profit, there was no Inbox Blueprint, and there was no Income Workshop. I had to figure out all of this on my own. And, I spent 18 months slaving away on, forums, asking questions, trying to get anybody that would help me. And I could not get anyone to help me. Usually people would answer my questions on the forums, but no one was really giving me the exact, I wanted to be able to just have a system. Just watch over someone's shoulder. Step 1, step 2, step 3. I tried 18 months. I slaved over it. I failed. How many of you can relate to that? You know what? Click the big yes button below if you can relate to that feeling. That you just think you're trying everything in your life and things aren't working in your favor or the way you want them to. I really felt that way. And so many people are agreed. So many people are typing in yes right now. It's crazy. So finally, I'll tell you, I was about to quit. My guardian angel came in. Somebody sent me a private message. I was down to my last day. I was totally gonna quit. I couldn't take it anymore. It's been 18 months. 18 months. My grades were falling. I was so frustrated. So 18 months later, finally, I'm quitting, and somebody sends me a message, and they sent me a few steps. They do this. Just do this. Don't quit yet. Just do this. And I did it. And you know, that first night I made $300. The first night I made $320. I hadn't made that in 18 months combined. And I'll tell you, till this day, I've made millions, and nothing has ever replaced that feeling. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it right now. That feeling you get when you make your first commission. So after that, I started scaling the steps he gave me. And I'm going to tell you those steps because guess what? They were wrong. Yes, they made me some money, short term. After that, I scaled, I made it bigger and bigger. I started getting all this traffic from Google, right? Today I'm going to share with you the number one place to go get traffic from for your list building. It's not Google, I'll tell you that right now. One morning I woke up, Google said, "You're banned." Right from underneath of me, they pulled the carpet from me, and I lost tens of thousands of dollars of income. Gone. I was back to square one. God, I had finally broken the mold. I had spent 18 months, finally broke the mold, and now I was climbing, and every day I was making more and more and more and more money. And then Google just took it away from me. So that was when I turned to this world called email marketing, right? Somebody else came in and said, listen, gotta build an asset. You have to build something of value. You have to build something you own. And I got it. I said, when I get traffic from here and I make them click a link and go here, I'm just the middle guy. Nobody cares about me. If this source or this source goes away, the middle guy is done. But if I build an email list, I get a chance to build that relationship with my subscribers. I own it. Nobody can dictate what happens in my business. Only I can dictate what happens in my business. So I started building an email list. And lo and behold, my income went from $10,000 a month to $50,000 a month to $100,000 a month. Then I started making millions a year. And I found out that 90% of my money was being made through email marketing. So of course I went slap happy. I have to call it slap happy. I started promoting everything I could promote. I would just promote. Every week was a different email, different promotion, different product. Someone's releasing a product, great, I'll promote it. I was in multiple niches doing this. Just promote. And it worked. It was great. I made money. Then suddenly one day, email list is gone. Now what happened? So my results would start to go down. Well, simple solution. That's the life of an email list, I would say. 3-4 months, and then you got to build a new one. So I'd go out and build a new one. Then do it again. Promote. The results would go down. Build a new one. I did that for years, okay? And it worked. I made millions of dollars. So a couple years ago, I really sat down and I thought about it. I said, this is weird, okay? A subscriber is someone I have a relationship with. It's like a friend. Now, if you and I became friends, and let's just say you have friends, okay? Let's just say you made friends. But it seemed like every 3 or 4 months, your friends kept leaving you. They were no longer your friends. 5 months down the road, you'd look and they're not your friends. Wouldn't you at some point say, hey, what am I doing? Why can't I keep any of my friends around? So I thought, one day I had this moment, and I thought, something is not right. I must not be serving them properly if they keep all leaving. That's not good. So that was the day I began to look at how I was doing it. I didn't know any other way. And that was when I discovered the new way. That was when I discovered some of the best email strategies that you're going to learn today. So guys, I've been through the thick and the thin, by the way. In my business, I've been at as much as $1.7 million in debt. And it was all thanks to email marketing that I even came out of that debt. So I'll tell you, I have built a business without email marketing, lost my pants off. I've built a business with email marketing and then started ignoring email marketing, lost my pants off. And then I started doing email marketing the wrong way, and I came to realize that I had really, really lost a lot of money over the years that I'd done it the wrong way. Today, you're going to see the right way, all right? So let me turn back to the monitor here. I've got some great stuff, guys. Pay very close attention. Take notes. Get a piece of paper and pen, all right? So let's turn back here. So what you see in front of you right now is exactly what I was doing. Listen, this is the old way. Multiple products in one given month. And I would get decent sales, Every day, send out an email. And in a given month, I could promote, up to 7, 8 products. Now, listen, there are so many people who build their email lists who till this day do this. And so this is what would happen. This is an industry-wide problem that we faced. So you'd see we'd start mailing in the beginning, we'd hammer away at our list, and then after a few months, you'd start to have what you call list burn. Then your list would start to die away. And then again, you would do something, whether it was to get new traffic or to do a product launch and whatever you would do to create excitement and to build that list up again. Then you'd hammer them again, and again they would start to die away. So this was a 3 to 4 month cycle that continued to happen in the industry. Now, one of the things that we have seen, okay, every marketer, every email marketer talks about this, and that is, what are email leads worth? You know, the value of an email lead today is considered to be about $1 per month per email. So that means if you have 1,000 leads, you should be able to make $1,000 a month. If you have 10,000 email leads, you should be able to make $10,000 a month. Now, this number can change, okay? Sometimes when you're just beginning, it'll be lower. It'll be 40 cents or 50 cents an email. But who cares, right? Every email you put in there is still worth a monthly income to you. Yeah, we would see this data, but this data would start to die away over time. And the other thing I want to mention here is that 10,000 is the magic number. We have seen most of our students are able to declare financial independence, quit their jobs when they can get about 10,000 email addresses into their system. Now today, guys, I can build an email list of 10,000 people in about a day or 2 days tops, using all the different traffic strategies that we make you a master of. But what I really want to share with you is that you are so blessed to be learning about this new email marketing methodology, because today I'm going to show you how before we used to have to work hard to create $1 a month per email. I'm going to show you a much easier way that'll allow you to make up to $3 a month. As a matter of fact, in my business, I make $4 a month per email. And I do it the easier way. I don't promote 8 products a month. I don't have to work that hard. I do maybe 2, maximum 3 in a given month. And I've seen a 300 to 400% increase in my business. And you can do the same thing. And on top of that, here's the best part. You don't have list burn, meaning your list continues to stay attentive to you, continues to love what you send out, continues to read your emails. So you don't have to constantly be building new email leads. And you can continue to grow your business and see compounding growth. Of course, we're going to go over 3 simple secrets today that are going to help you get there. Today is focusing on 3 simple secrets. There are basically 3 things I do to help me create over millions of dollars a year. But right now we're saying about 3 million. This year it's going to be more. And it's also these 3 secrets that were able to help me create over $1.1 million in 12 days. There were also the same 3 secrets that helped me create, you ready for this? An $11.4 million product launch. So what are they? Number 1, balance. Okay, I will show you how to balance out your calendar so that you're catering to a larger portion of those who subscribe to you. Number 2, and this is my favorite, event-based marketing. During this is where we're going to talk about how I was able to create $1.1 million in one promotion in the course of 12 days with 18 emails. And then, of course, you have secret selling method. I'm going to share with you a method that you can literally use to light everything on fire. Okay? So now I can hear what you're saying. What if I don't have an email list, Anik? You're telling me all these different ways to monetize an email list, but I don't have one. Well, listen, first of all, don't worry. You know, starting soon, we're going to release replay number 1. I want you to watch workshop number 1 because I share with you all the beginning level material about how to build your email list. But there's really only a few steps, guys. And today, I'm going to show you a simple list building model and solution that you can use from the get-go. You can start using it tonight. So if you don't have an email list, I still want you to pay very close attention. I want you to take a lot of notes, and I want you to take this seriously because this whole concept of not having an email list is not going to matter anymore. After you see what I do, I'm going to build an email list in front of you in less than 20 minutes and guarantee that you can do the same very quickly. So how long do you think it will take you to build your own business, your own email marketing business? 6 weeks? 60 days? 6 days? What if I could do it with you in 60 minutes? What if I can guarantee that you can get it done in 60 minutes? You can get your own business presence. Now, I'm not saying you'll start making millions of dollars. That's not possible, guys. That doesn't exist. This is a true business. You have to treat it like that. But what I am saying is you can get your business presence in less than 60 minutes. As a matter of fact, I'll do it right before your eyes in less than 20 minutes. The first workshop we did, I did it in less than 16. The second workshop I did it in 14 minutes. Today, I'll try to see if I can break that record. So what is email marketing? how does email marketing work? So give me a second here. I'm going to switch over to my Scribble pad. This is my little digital whiteboard, and we're going to take just a few minutes to recap. Now, for those of you who have been on workshop 1 or 2, this will be redundant. You're going to see this again, but I still want you to take very good notes. I still want you to pay very close attention because it's that powerful. You need to know this, all right? Well, we're going to do this quickly. We're going to do it in a few minutes. Hang tight 1 second. Let me switch over to my Scribble pad. All right, and we're back, and here's the Scribble pad. So let's just jump right in. Now listen, if you want an online business, doesn't matter what anybody says, you're always going to need a website. If you want to build a scalable long-term business, you cannot do it without a website, whether you're just an affiliate or you're selling your own products. But I have the saving grace for you, something awesome, and that is with this business model, your webpage only has to be 1 page. We'll even show you a technology that'll basically get it done for you. We call it an opt-in page, and you don't need to know anything technical. Guys, on this page are a few important things, okay? First of all, you have a little ebook cover. You give away a free report. Here's where they put their email address in. You have a few bullet points, and that's it. That's the page. And if you're wondering, how do I get this created? Wait, I'm going to show it to you. We have a technology, a tool that'll do it live right before your eyes. Now, what else do you need? So you need your presence. You've got your presence right here. We took care of it. You also need traffic, right? You need people coming to your website. Otherwise, who's going to opt in? So you need different sources in different ways. Now, guys, there's ways to get free traffic. And there's also ways to get incredibly safe investment traffic. We show you both, and what you're going to love is that today, I'm even going to offer you a $500 boost when it comes to traffic using our Clickonomy network so that you can know in a safe way how to start getting tons of people coming to your webpage and giving you their email address. Now, when you start to get email addresses, here's why this page is so much better than having a sales page. A traditional sales page, okay, maybe gets a 1% to 2% conversion. What does that mean? Let's just say you send 1,000 people, you have 1,000 visitors. You could send them in 2 places. You could send them either to a regular sales page, which means, and you know what, we'll make the math even simpler. So let's not say 1,000, let's just say 100. Let's just say you have 100 visitors, okay? You could send them to a sales page and maybe 1 to 2 get their attention. But 98 to 99 leave and you never see them again. With an opt-in page, you're going to get anywhere from 35% to 70%. That means you could, let's just say average. I always use average of 50%. You could have 50 people that take action. So you could literally go from getting action from 1 to 2 to 50 people. That's why opt-in pages are so crazy awesome. So what happens when someone puts their email address in? Well, 2 things happen. One is related to the person. So there's an actual human, right, that's actually there filling in their email address, and when they hit submit, something needs to happen. They need to see something happen. The other thing is in regards to this email address, the actual email address that was submitted. So I'll tell you right now, using 1 line of code, and with us, you don't even have to have code. With what I'm going to share with you, this is all done behind the scenes. It's done for you. That email address is immediately put into this little database. You don't have to have any technology experience or nothing. And it's called an autoresponder. And for us, we use a great one called SendLane for full transparency. I am an invested partner in this company, but I'll give you a free trial account to it. And then every time you want to send an email, just log into SendLane, hit submit. And it doesn't matter if you have 100 emails or if you've got 100,000 emails. It takes the same amount of time. So there's 2 things you can do inside of an autoresponder. You can have automated messages, which means you can set it and forget it and completely automate your whole business. This means I could sit down and write an infinite number of emails, log them into the system, and say, listen, just send these out to people based on whenever they subscribed. And SendLane will handle the rest for you. All right, or you can have something called broadcasting. And this means at any given time that you want, you can log in and send an email to everybody with just writing it once. Doesn't matter even if you have 1 million people. Guys, I'll tell you right now, 90% of my income comes from broadcasting. I love broadcasting. Okay? But today, I'm going to share with you and show you how you can get this done, this done, this done, this done right before your eyes. And then the next piece, guys, is where does the actual human being go? So in the past, we call it a thank you page. They need to land on a page that literally lets them know that they have actually opted in. But the problem is, most people would just send this traffic to a standard little basic page that says, thank you for subscribing. Well, that's no fun, and you can't make any money from that. So we've created an automated system that all you do is input a little link. It's called an affiliate link. And now what happens is, as soon as somebody subscribes to you, they're automatically forwarded to this affiliate offer. But there's a little transition page in the middle that lets them know that their free gift is on its way to their email address. And you start to make money right away. This is the first way you make money. Then you can make money through automated messages, and then you can also make money through broadcasting. Guys, all because you follow this simple 5-step system that's right before your eyes. You can start to truly build wealth. The bigger your database gets, the more money you make. So all you have to focus on, get more people to this page. And that's it. That's email marketing. It's that simple. The only question left now is, Anik, how do I do this? I don't know how to write. I'm not a sales guy. I don't know technology. Well, great. That's why we built the system that you're going to see soon, and I will do live in front of you. I'm going to build an actual business, and you'll be able to use that exact same system, and we've done it all for you. It's the only system in the world, by the way, that's ever been built in the internet marketing history that can build an infinite number of done-for-you businesses that are truly 100% unique to you. Nobody else can have the same business. Doesn't matter if we have 1 million students using it. Nobody can have the same business as you. It's amazing. So wait for that. All right, let me go back to PowerPoint, and let's go back to talking about those 3 secrets that I use to make millions using this 5-step system. So give me a second here. All right, and we're back. So now you understand how your email list generates the most targeted traffic, right? Listen, traffic comes to your opt-in page, they opt in, they're added to your list, and now you can control whatever you want. The more emails you send, you can control wherever that traffic goes. It could go to site A, site B, site C, site D, and all of these become multiple passive streams of income for you. This is by far the best quality traffic you'll ever find. All right, so all you have to do is send emails, and you start to turn that into revenue. But the number one mistake that emailers make is that they start copying and pasting emails that are being given to them, and these emails, they lead to absolutely no focus on relationship. Listen, today's entire 3 secrets are going to be focused around learning how to build a powerful relationship with your list. So never, ever copy and paste. This leads to horrible numbers, and your death is, the death of your list, literally as quick as possible. The second biggest mistake that I see emailers make all the time, guys, is just long emails. Listen, they feel like they have to say the whole thing. Remember what your job is as an email marketer. You have a simple job. Don't write essays. Don't send all these massive emails. There are 3 job functions of an email marketer. Nothing more, nothing less. 1, create excitement. 2, edify. Give credibility. Your list trusts you. Pass that trust over to wherever you're sending them. And 3rd, most important, send the clicks. Remember, guys, the landing pages you're promoting, the affiliate offers you're promoting, it's their job to convert the traffic, not yours. It's their job to convert the traffic, so let them do what they're best at. Your job is simply to excite, to create some trust, and to get that click. So don't send ridiculously long emails. This makes it even easier. Think about it. If you're just starting as an email marketer, you don't have to be a writer. Actually, being a writer will hurt your results. So, now we're about to get into the never released secrets, guys. Nobody in the industry, I can tell you some of the most professional email marketers do not understand how to do this. All right, these secrets are going to skyrocket your business, especially because you're about to have an email list. So I need you to focus on executing on these, all right? So let's go right into secret number 1, balancing your calendar. So we spoke about the old way, right? Multiple products, 1 month, sometimes 7, 8, 9 products, just keep hitting it, hammering it. Well, guys, listen. There are 3 kinds of offers that you can promote to your list, okay? There is a low ticket, there's a mid ticket, and there's a high ticket. Now, it doesn't matter if they're internal or external, it's still the same types of 3 offers. So it doesn't matter if it's your own products or if it's just an affiliate product for somebody else. So a low ticket, you're looking at anywhere from $1 to maybe $97. That's about what we consider a low ticket. Those are usually pretty impulse-driven purchases. A mid-ticket is anything from a $97 to about a $297. Now, these numbers can change based on what niche you're in. So I'm just giving you the general, okay? And a high ticket is anything from, $397 and above, up to $5,000. Anything above $5,000 is considered a super ticket, and the methodologies to promote that are very different. But we're going to focus on these three kinds. Now, I see this mistake being made all over the map. People will pick one and just hammer, 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 hammer. A lot of people say, I'm a low-ticket guy, and they just promote every kind of low-ticket offer that they can get. Some people just only do high-ticket. And you know what? Eventually, you end up burning your list, because here's the difference. Here's the thing. You have people on your list from all over the world. So if all you're doing is promoting a high-ticket offer, let's say it's a $2,000 product, and you promote another $1,000 product, another $2,000 product. That's all you ever do. Well, what about all the people on your list that live in countries where the average salary is $300, $400, $500 a month? I know for a fact, being of Indian descent, in India, getting someone to spend $2,000 on a course is really hard. So what's going to happen is this person will be on your list, they'll be excited, they'll keep reading, and eventually they'll start getting, they'll be let down. Every time they want to engage with you, every time they want to have that high of buying something, they won't be able to afford it. Eventually they're going to stop reading your email, they'll get burned out, and they'll leave. So what I found is, instead of always doing only one kind, I switched over to what I call the email lifeline method. So sometimes I'll do a low ticket, I'll follow that with a mid ticket, then I'll follow that with a high ticket. And it doesn't have to go low, mid, high. It could go low, high, mid. It could go mid, low, high. The point is you're mixing it up. And this is really important, guys, because now you're catering to everybody on your email list. In a given month, you're giving everybody on your email list an opportunity to engage with you, an opportunity to have that high they have when they make a purchase. So this is really incredible. And I want to give you a case study right here, right now, of May. May of 2015 is the one that I really tracked. I really did this. And I made $500,000 in 1 month, catering to more of my email list. I had higher profits and much, much higher subscriber engagement. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build it out together. I'm going to explain to you exactly how I did it, okay? So give me a minute. Let me switch over to my scribble pad here, and I'm going to show you precisely what I did. All right, so let's go over balance. And let me show you an exact example of how I emailed my list to create $500,000 while increasing engagement and better serving this list. Now, again, remember, even if you don't have an email list, I want you to pay close attention because you're about to have one. So let's just say this entire line represents 30 days. It's 1 month. Now, what I want you to know is that first month, what I did is I promoted a product that was only $47. Now, because it's such a it's such a low investment, I didn't need to do too many emails for it. As a matter of fact, just 3 emails, because you'll find that most people, well, with a lower ticket, with a good promotion, with a good sales page, they'll buy, right? So in this promotion, though, you ready for this? I was able to earn $60,000 in commission, mind you, not just the sales. That was commission. That was my portion I walked away with, and that was an affiliate. So I had nothing to do after that. There was not my product, no support, nothing. All right, now the next month I had a choice. I could turn around and I could again promote a low ticket or whatever, but I chose to promote a product that was $797. Now this product needed a little bit more emailing from me. It's a little bit more higher ticket. So even though the first product I had only invested about 7 days into it, the next one I invested close to 10 days into it. And during this 10 days, I did multiple emails. I probably did about 8 or 9 emails, okay? I can't remember exactly. But in this time, guys, I really pushed the value. I even did a webinar, couple of webinars. Now, I didn't have to do the webinar. That's the best part. I only had to get people there. So all I had to do was promote a webinar registration page, and the person whose product it was, because again, I was doing an offer as an affiliate. Okay, guess what I was able to make? You're just gonna love this. You're gonna be shocked by it. Oop, I can't pick the right color. All right, you ready for this? I earned $120,000. $120,000. So here was $60,000 by just sending 3 emails to a low ticket. You might say, well, Anik, you should have just done more of that. But it doesn't work that way, right? So now, by just doing webinars, I increased engagement. I got I got some presence with my people. They were on a live webinar. My list really enjoyed it. Plus, I got a chance to make $120,000 in net commission. Now, the third month, I turn around and I promote something that's $1,997. And this one, to be honest with you, I had to do a lot more. So I was about 12 or 13 days worth of promotion where I did multiple webinars. Now, why would I do multiple webinars? Well, because it's a much higher ticket product. There's not going to be as much of an impulse buy. People want to know, they want to learn, they want to experience, they want to understand every inch of it. So I mailed aggressively during this time. All right, I emailed multiple times. Sometimes I emailed twice on one day. So sometimes on the last day I emailed 3 times even. But during this time, guys, you want to see what I made? It was absolutely incredible. During this time, I was able to earn $320,000 again, purely as an affiliate. That's it. As an affiliate. So I earned $60,000 promoting this low ticket offer. I earned $120,000 promoting a mid ticket and $320,000 promoting a high ticket. If you add that up, that's over $500,000 earned in 1 month while serving my list by balancing and serving them well. This is powerful. This is incredibly powerful. And this is why I'm telling you that as you get ready to build your email list today, you will be able to promote high ticket. You will be able to have big paydays if you just do it right. Okay, guys, now we're ready to move on to secret number 2. But first, let me move over to PowerPoint again. Give me just a second here to make a quick switch. All right, and we're back to my favorite secret. And this is exactly the secret I used to make $1.1 million. But first, I'm going to tell you the story of how I discovered this secret, how it took me from, a promotion I had made just $63,000 on to making over $610,000. Now, here's the deal. Same email list, same promotion, same everything. It was just I used completely different methodology. So the first time it happened, I did what everybody does. I was given some email copy, I copied and pasted, I sent it, and then it was a high ticket product. It was a $3,500 product, $3,500 product. And I just sent emails right to a sales video. It was a sales video promoting a $3,500 product. But I made $63,000. Back then, for me, that was about $1 a click. I thought, hey, that's great, excellent. Well, then I started watching what some other people were doing. I started seeing what some of the other marketers were doing, and I found something neat. And then I started really testing internally. I didn't do it first right off the bat. I did it with my own stuff. And I thought I was really on to something. And then 6 months later, the same company announced that they're going to do the same exact product launch again. I got excited. I thought, well, it's the perfect time to give a shot, give it a try. And now I implemented this model, same list. And you will not believe this, but I sent almost exactly the same number of clicks. It was like an extra few hundred clicks on the second time. Almost the exact same number of clicks, okay? And I made $610,000 from that. $610,000, guys. Later on, I went on to use the same strategy to make $1.1 million in 12 days from 18 emails sent. And guess what that $1.1 million was from? You got it. The same exact promotion. I did it again 6 months later, and I used the same methodology, but that time I had grown my email list. My email list was bigger. So I was able to double the results, but the biggest leap was that first 10x using the strategy. Now, here's why event-based marketing crushes. I call it event-based marketing, by the way, and here's why it absolutely destroys all competition. See, there's 4 reasons. Number 1 is anytime you create events around anything, you are going to create excitement. See, you stop everything you're doing, you get your list, all the people on your email list begin to rally behind you. Second is I tied in education. So I'm no longer just promoting products and being boring and promoting. I'm actually building value. I'm teaching. So that brings to the third thing. I provide value. And this is why I've stopped burning my email list. This is why people still stay on my email list and continue to stay on for a long time. because I'm not just promoting products, but I'm educating and building value. And last but not least, an event always has a beginning and an end. And that allows me to innately build in the scarcity, meaning it will be gone one of these days. And that allows me to have the optimum number and amount of sales. This is incredible. Guys, do you realize that in just 6 months, I saw an over 1,000% increase, the number one email marketing discovery I've ever had. It creates excitement, builds relationships, gives value, and it closes sales like crazy. And here's what it looks like, all right? Now we're going to actually go into ScribblePad again, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did, but I want you to remember this model. If you want, you'll draw it with me. I'm going to draw it out in a minute. But it basically goes by changing the flow. First, you have to, in order to do event-based marketing, you have to have a beginning and an end. Okay, we're going to talk about that. And then what do you do in between? Well, in between, that's where the magic is. That's where you provide value and you close sales like crazy. So give me a second. Let me go back to my ScribblePad here, and we will talk about secret number 2, event-based marketing. All right, so let's talk about event-based marketing, okay? Now, this can get a little complicated, so for those of you who get a little lost, it's okay. Event-based marketing, one thing I'll tell you is that you can't really deploy this till you have a list of about 10,000. So for those of you who don't have an email list, you're just starting, I want you to learn this. I want you to pay close attention so that you're ready to attack when the moment happens. Now, what are 2 things that are the most important with event-based marketing? The 2 things are your beginning, the fact that you have to have a beginning and you have to have an end. You won't have an event unless you have a beginning and an end. So let's just, for the matter of this, assume that your event is taking place over 10 days. During this time, the next thing you'll do is you will create a title for your event. So whatever the title may be, let's say we say, you know what, we're going to be talking about free traffic. In the next 10 days, I will be doing multiple things. I'll send you PDF reports. I'll do webinars. We'll send you videos. But we're going to talk about free traffic. And then what you do, guys, is let's just say it was 10 days, right? I'm going to actually draw this extra little thing right here. I'll say that this is actually day 0, okay? This is actually day 0. So what's going on for about 3 days before that? For 3 days before it, what you're doing is you're building excitement. So you're not actually promoting anything. You're not making any money. You're simply sending out emails, letting your list know, get ready. Starting on Monday at this time, we've got our free traffic workshops beginning, and we're going to spend the next 10 days talking about just free traffic. So that what you're doing during this time is you're rallying your list. This is really, really important. Rather than just sending an email blindly and telling people, go click here and go buy and go watch this video, you're creating a purpose behind your emails. You're letting them know and you're getting their permission that for the next 10 days, I will be sending you emails about the following topics. Then, once we've built the excitement, let's just say in that 10 days we are going to do, it's very important with event-based marketing that you do webinars. Now, I can already hear you saying, Anik, I don't know how to do webinars. And that's okay. Because when you're promoting another person's product, they will do the webinars. All you have to do is get people there. That's it. So, my first promotion, my first 3 days, I build excitement. Instantly, I announce my webinar registration page. I mail again and again. I probably mail for 3 days into my webinar number 1. Then I do it again. I do a replay. So on the day after, maybe I mail out a replay link. And then again, I webinar into webinar number 2. And on each of these, we have a topic. So webinar 1 could be how to get free traffic from Google. Webinar 2 could be how to get free traffic from social media. Webinar 3, so you're literally building the education on top of itself and giving the people that show up here all the more reason to show up here and all the more reason to show up here. Remember, this is only to be done for high ticket offers, and the reason is that high tickets are, this as an example, $1,997, they're not impulse purchases. These are purchases that people take time to think about. They take time to think through it. So it's not an impulse-driven purchase. So, again, you'll come here and you'll do a replay mailing. You see that it's a repetitive process. And again, I'll do a few emails. And then towards the end, right here, this is what we call the closeout period. And during this time, you're just doing one kind of email, and you will probably send multiple emails on that final day. And all you're doing is encouraging people to buy. Take action, buy the underlying product. But you know how many times I've done event-based marketing and had my list, my subscribers message me and thank me? They've actually said, you know what, I cannot afford it. I will not buy this product. I'm not ready. But thank you so much. I learned so much. It was in the dates and I'm off to the races. And then it's as simple as this. The hardest work is done by other people because you're just an affiliate. You're not the one doing it. Now, one last thing I really want to show you about event-based marketing is that your sales graph looks very funny. With event-based marketing, your sales graph, let me fix this here real quick. All right, so with event-based marketing, your sales graph is going to look something like that. So your day one is going to have good sales. Then you're going to slowly start to see those sales dip at the promotion. And then as soon as we come to the end, you're going to see the highest sales. That's why I said you have the benefit of, what did I say before? Scarcity. Events come with an innate built benefit of scarcity, and scarcity moves people. Scarcity scares people. It makes them think, if I don't get it now, I'm going to lose the opportunity forever to get this. And that is exactly why event-based marketing is so great, not only from a value perspective, educational perspective, but from a perspective of actually treating your list, getting them to buy. It's nothing wrong with saying you have to buy. So guys, when I did my 1.1 million promotion in 12 days, here's what I did. You're going to see a very recurring trend. I did it over 12 days. Actually, this right here is more of a -3. I did exactly like I'm telling you guys, it's to the T. Okay, and this is day 0. So -2, -1. I built the excitement. Okay, I got everybody knowing that I was going to talk about a certain topic. And then on day 1, I announced that there was a webinar. I actually did my webinar here. Now, here's how I timed it. This was the day that for the affiliate offer that I was promoting, this was the day that the cart actually opened. I want to make sure that the day the cart opens, I'm there, okay? Then I did the replay for about 2 days. And then again, I began to market my webinar number 2. And then I did the replay for a couple of days. And again, I marketed webinar number 3. Now on this one, I did something a little creative. On the last day, we did an extended webinar for a very long time. This was on the closing day. This was what we call our Q&A, and again, I share all of this with you. By the way, as a member of Inbox Blueprint, you are going to get for free something called List Academy. You know what I'm sharing with you here in just minutes, guys? I have an entire course created about it. I literally sold this course for $1,000 each, and it sold out. I removed it from the market, where we talk about advanced email strategies just like this, but in great detail. And this case study, I go over it in great detail in that course, which I'll give to you for free. All Inbox Blueprint members are getting it for free. So in that, you learn about my Q&A closeout strategy. And this is it. All these webinars were all I did. And during these, I provided tremendous value to my list. I taught, I sold, and on these last few days here, I just sold flat out to my email list. And I sent 18 emails over 12 days. And my list was just as engaged. They loved me just as much. And I went on to create over $1.1 million. But guys, here's the thing. How did I do this? I did it because I had an email list. If I didn't have an email list, there was no chance I could ever build excitement, ever get people on these webinars, or have anyone to sell to. So the key here is that email list. Event-based marketing is something I'm going to make you into a master of as an Inbox Blueprint student. I'm even going to hand you my most advanced course I've ever created that nobody in the industry knows what I teach in that. I'm the only person to have ever taught it. All right, it's time to keep moving. Let's go to secret number 3. So let me just get right back over to PowerPoint and we'll get right back to it. All right, so we're back to secret number 3. I call this my secret selling method. It's really, really dumb, but it's super, super profitable. What I'm going to share with you today is going to show you how to make money even when you don't know a lick about the topic that you're talking about. And I made this one, I call this my clueless $82,000. All right, I promoted a product, okay? I had no expertise about it. I had no clue what the underlying teachings were about. Now, I just knew for a fact that it's a killer product by a killer person, and I could be completely safe promoting it. All right, but I'm admitting to you, full on, I'm admitting to you right now, I did not know a darn thing about it. So how am I going to turn around and how am I going to promote it? Well, I've got a really killer story for you. Listen, I use the story method. The story method is profound when you don't know enough about a topic to deliver knowledge. What I've come to learn is that your list loves you as a person. So even your stories about your life are content for them. They consider it content. And you know what? Entertainment equals value. Just because you're not teaching them something that can change their life by tomorrow morning, it's still valuable to them. And so that was a huge discovery I had during this one time. I'll tell you a really funny story that proved to me, by the way, it proved to me that my list truly cares about just what I'm doing in my personal life. Now, you see that right there? That's a picture I took on the gondola ride in Venice. Okay, I was on my honeymoon with my wife, and this was her dream place she ever wanted to go. It was one of the locations we went to in Europe, and this was one of the dream places she wanted to go to. Now, when we were sat on the gondola ride, it's one of the dream rides she ever wanted to take, I suddenly had a moment. Now, I was in the middle of a promotion, okay? And I did not understand a darn thing about the content behind it. I just knew I loved the people behind it. I knew they had a great product, and my students in the past had tremendous success with it. So you know what I did? I turned around and I said to my wife, hey, do you mind taking just 2 minutes to shoot a video of me? Now, of course, my wife, being as amazing as she is, even though it was our honeymoon, said sure. So I sat on the other side of the gondola ride, and that's her holding my iPhone up. No fancy cameras, no mics, nothing, just an iPhone. In the middle with this guy behind me rowing the boat, probably wondering, what the heck is this guy doing? This is supposed to be a romantic experience. Well, I shot a video, and in that video I said, hey everybody, this is Onyx Singal. I'm sitting here in Venice on a gondola ride on my honeymoon, and something really killer is going on. I want you to join. I want you to get ready for this webinar. It's going to be amazing, and blah, blah, blah. And look, it's so important. I'm here on my gondola ride, and I'm doing it. And I shot the video, and I sent it out to my whole list, and I'll tell you, thousands upon thousands of people watched it. So it's a really funny story because months later, I was at an event. I was at Inbox Blueprint Live, actually, in Vegas in October of 2014. And at this event, I was simply talking about, I was just walking around, talking to people, meeting people early on, okay? The event had not even begun yet. And someone comes running up to me, Onik, where's your wife? And I thought, what? I had a weird reaction. I said, what? How do you know my wife? He said, how was Venice? Did you enjoy that? Man, I've always wanted to be on a gondola ride. And I'm freaking out, by the way, at this point. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, how does he know this about me? I don't know him. Who is this? So I had a moment where I was like, whoa, and I always call it my stalker story. That poor guy wasn't stalking me. And it took me about 30 seconds to a minute to realize, I sent out this video. But it was that moment I realized, you know what? People love knowing about you and your life and what you're doing and what you're going through. You are someone that they subscribe to listen to. So your experiences, your life is knowledge, is value. It's something that they love. It's something they get to engage in. That event, more and more people continued to come up to me and ask me the same question. Onik, how was Venice? How was your honeymoon? Why did you shoot a video during your honeymoon? And this made me realize something. We have forgotten about a relationship with our list. We have forgotten that when we're friends with someone, what's the first thing we do when we come back from a big event or a honeymoon? We call them up and we tell them tale after tale, stories about how the event went, what we did, how we did it, all this fun stuff. Yet so many people have an email list and they don't take the time to build that relationship, so their lists always die. Well, what happens is when you sell with stories, it turns around. And all of a sudden, you start to build value. They start to get to know you as a person. And when they get to know you as a person, everything you say carries more effect, carries more weight. I gotta tell you that this was one of the most profound experiences of my life when it comes to email marketing, although it sounds so simple. I've been a copywriter forever, and I've known that stories sell. But I've never understood the effect that good stories can have on your email list, can have on your relationship with people who you'll probably never get a chance to meet face to face. Of my entire email list, over 1 million people, I've maybe met face-to-face a few thousand. The rest I'll never get to meet, but they still feel like, one of the biggest things I'm told when people meet me is they say, Anik, you don't know me, but I feel like I already know you. And I've learned that is the greatest compliment they can ever give to me as a marketer, as an email marketer. So what I want to tell you guys right now, what I want to talk you through today is how I crushed the odds. The last time I actively built my email list was 7 months ago. And I want you to listen to this story, okay? When I did this. Now, of course, not today, but when I had done this. The last time I had built my email list was 7 months ago. I hadn't had a new lead come into my list for 7 months. And all of a sudden, I had to promote this product. So, I didn't know much about it, but I knew it was a great product. I wanted to support my friends, and I knew that I had promoted it in the past, and my students that I had sent got great results. So, instead of taking the time to learn, I was on my honeymoon. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have time to sit there and study their product. I turned around and said, you know what? I'm going to keep it all blind. I'm going to go after a story. I'm going to tell people that this is so important that I would shoot it for you in this gondola boat on my honeymoon. And what I'm about to share with you, the webinar we're about to do, is going to change your life. It's going to be powerful. I've sent students to this before. They've loved it. I want you to be there. You're going to learn something truly innovative. And I gave a few words about what it was really about. And you know what? That was it. I only did 2 webinars. And that was the only content I ever gave to my list. The rest of the webinar was done by the person who I was promoting. I was just an affiliate. It wasn't my product. And you know what? I went on to make $82,000 in commission. So when I would turn around and I looked at my wife, I said, that video you made of me on my iPhone, it made us $82,000. Of course, ever since that day, every time I ask her if she'll make a video, she leaps at the opportunity to make me a video. Actually, she recently shot a video of me when we were on vacation in India somewhere, and that thing has gone viral on Facebook, and it's brought me tons of new likes and new subscribers. So this stuff, and you know what I was doing back then? On that video, again, telling a story. I was showing them where I was telling my readers, my subscribers, where in the world I am. And I said, by the way, even though I'm on vacation, I still read for 30 minutes every morning. That was my message of the day. That was my content. And everybody loved it. Let me tell you something. There's nothing innovative about telling someone that they should read more. But the fact that they could see where I was, what I was doing in my life, and how important reading was to me made all the difference to them. So, again, going back to that case study, all I did is for 3 days, it was just this, guys. For a few days, I emailed my list just simply telling them my story. And I invited them to a webinar. And I let the other people run the webinar from start to finish. I was barely there. I was there for the first maybe 1 minute to do the introduction, after which I actually logged off the webinar. Again, I'm on my honeymoon. I had to log off. Can you imagine that? Telling a good story, getting on to do an interview that's just a quick introduction, and then letting someone else make you a bunch of money. All the same time, you're building a relationship with your list, you're giving them value, and you're doing good. That was what was great. So guys, just in summary right now, those 3 secrets. Secret number 1 was, what did we say? Secret number 1 is balance. Don't just promote all the time, okay? Don't just promote the same things all the time. Decrease your promotions, go deeper into your promotions, and balance it out. Secret number 2 was event-based marketing. Event-based marketing has completely radically changed the way I make money from my email list. And secret number 3 was storytelling, one of my favorites. Listen, these are the same secrets that you've never learned before. Trust me. That people don't know this, and today it's going to change your business. Whether you have an email list today or not, you're about to get one, by the way. In just a few minutes, we're going to actually build your email list. Now, first, I want to tell you about, Willie Laney, who's here today. He'll be here. He is going to tell you his story. While building his list, guys, while building his list in the first 10 days after he released his product, he chose to build his list by promoting his own digital product. You don't have to do that. He wasn't an affiliate, but today he is an affiliate. And he continues to make money every single day. But with email marketing, he actually built 1,000 subscribers almost while making $1,200. Then he went on to make his first $10,000. Now, Willie actually used to be my assistant, and today he's one of our lead coaches at Learn. And not to mention, he is one of our greatest success stories, and he's out there building his own business using my 5-step system, doing it every single day. All right? Now, I want to tell you about Dr. Ted, who again is here today. Dr. Ted's a practicing chiropractor for years. He utilizes a very special energy healing technique. He wanted to have greater impact and influence around the world. He came to Learn, and in less than 1 year, he generated over $100,000 in sales, all thanks to email marketing. He was an Inbox Blueprint student. He's now launching his 3rd project. He's creating major scale. He's looking forward to turning his business to 90% on the internet soon. His number 1 dream of having an impact is finally coming true. And guys, thousands and thousands of dollars he makes. He does this full part-time. Now, one of my best and favorite stories, he's here. He's going to be the first person we interview. What an amazing story. I'm not going to share it with you. Even I don't know it, by the way. I've not had a chance to speak to him yet, but my team says he is one of their favorite people. English is his third language, but he has been able to follow a simple, that's a mistype, 5-step system, not 7, 5-step system. You know what? He made his first dollar online in April of 2015. In April of 2016, he is earned over $21,000 online. Last I heard from him, he's now making over $10,000 a month. And you know what he's doing? He got the same training, by the way, that I'm giving you. He's become one of our nation's Learn Nation star students. And what he's doing now is he's traveling the world. Last my team spoke to him, he said he wants to make $15,000 per month, but I heard that he's already made $10,000 this month. So he's already turned it around. His goal is so far away. Today he said, I'm living the dream every second, and I could not have done it without your guidance. Guys, he's actually traveling the world right now. He's in Europe, and he doesn't even know where he's going to show up next. This is what he's doing. He's built an email list of 16,000 people. It's absolutely just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. He's here. He's going to join us soon. You're going to get a chance to hear his story. So let me ask you a question, guys. What is even one small list worth to you? Imagine having a tiny list of just 1,000 subscribers. The potential is shocking. You know, this was what I made in just 1 month. During the time I made this, I had an email list of about 6,000 people in this niche. I made $22,000 in 1 month promoting one product from one list of 6,000 people. That month, I promoted other products to that list as well. This is a good friend of mine here who's built, he built one list. You know, I have multiple lists, but this story is actually about my friend Mike, who built up one list. His list today, I believe, is close to 15 to 20,000. But when he first started, his list was only at 1,000, and he had already started making a couple $1,000s a month. Today, he makes $3,000 to $4,000 a week, and guess this? He only works for a few hours on Saturdays. He does not work during the weekdays. Check this out. This is one of the products I promoted as an affiliate. I promoted this as an affiliate. I did close to $500,000 when it was all said and done. Now, at the time I took this picture, I was at $347,000 in commission from having sent out some emails. It just doesn't get any more amazing than that. So the number one question I get is, Anik, how do I build my first email list so I can start creating profit? You know what? Do you want me to show you how to have an email list in the next 60 minutes or less? And I want you to type in a yes, a big yes to that yes box below. If you want me to show you how you can have an email list in the next 60 minutes or less, type in a yes right now. Click the yes button. Do it this very minute. I'm waiting. I'm watching. And guys, if enough of you do it, we'll do it right now. Wow. All right. All right. Janet, Michael, Marcus, Samuel, Samantha, Leslie, Melissa, Marissa. Oh, man, we are just getting people pouring in. Ali says Muhammad. And we've got Huang and Alvin and, wow. You know, Dan. Just, oh my God, guys, I must have at least 200 to 300 yeses right now. That's amazing. That's the kind of energy that I want to see. So I'm super excited. What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to introduce you to our Launchpad system. Now, my first webinar, I built a business in less than 16 minutes. My second webinar, I built a business in 14 and a half minutes. And today I'm going to try to break that record. Listen, we've invested over $200,000 building this. 14 months, over 23 people worked on it. So what I want to do right now, is I want to show you. And we're going to time me. I'm going to set my clock to 0. I'm doing it right now. I got my phone out. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on screen. I'm going to show you my clock. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the Launchpad, and we're going to dive right in. We're going to build it. All right. So give me 1 second here. Let me just move over to my screen. All right. Am I on screen? There I am. All right. Listen, I've set the clock to 0. I don't know if you can see that just because there might be a glare from that light in front of me. This software, guys, is going to rock your world. We have invested over $200,000 in creating this. I'm so excited to show it to you. 14 months, 23 plus team members. Big shout out to them. Look, here's a guarantee. I say you will be able to build a business in 60 minutes or less, but if you can do it in 60, I better be able to do it in 20. Now, in the first session, I did it in just less than 16 minutes. It was like 15 minutes and something. On the second one, I did it in 14 minutes. Listen, this is something on multiple niches. We've done it all. Technology, you don't have to worry about. Writing, you don't have to worry about. You know what? let me stop talking. Let me turn over here. Let's log into Inbox Blueprint. Let's build your email list. All right, as you can see, we've gone ahead and logged into Inbox Blueprint here, guys. You're going to love this members area, but for now, I'm just going to jump straight down here to where it says Launchpad. Going to click on that, and what you'll see immediately is it's going to first take me to a series of little videos, guys. All right, so let me just zoom in here. 4-minute videos, little 3-minute videos, but as you finish these videos, you're going to become a master of how to use our Launchpad system. All right, so you just want you to watch these quickly, but I'll go ahead and I'll skip out here to get into the first interface. Now, I've not started my timer yet, so what I want to do is first show you, look how impressive this is. We allow you to manage all of your businesses in just one place. This dashboard will give you all the data you need. How much traffic did you get? How many opt-ins did you get? What kind of conversions were you running? Look at all the businesses I've already built. I've built bodybuilding, healthy women, men's health, law of attraction, internet marketing, healthy living, meditation, cardio, marriage, yoga, entrepreneurship. You can build an infinite amount of businesses, really, and you can manage them here. You can edit them at any given time. So what we're going to do before my phone turned off here, so let me just turn it on real quick so that I can get ready. All right, I got my stopwatch ready to go. You know what? My phone may run out of battery any minute, so let me plug that in real quick. All right, now we're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here and click this Create New Funnel, okay? And let me hit Start. Now I want you guys to really watch. The timer has begun, by the way. We're already at 3 seconds in. We have over 25 niches right now that you can begin using this very minute. And I want you to walk through them. I'll allow you to take 10 businesses and build them using this Launchpad. Bodybuilding, entrepreneurship, health and wellness, marriage, life skills, men's dating advice, hypnosis, men's health, sex, relationship for women, personal finance. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to build a survivalist one today, okay? So I'm going to go here. I've never built one with survival. I'll just click on it. Now here's the best part. Just name it and watch what it does. So I'm going to say survival tips. And what you'll see is it's instantly logging in and telling me, nope, sorry, not available, because you don't need your own domain name or hosting. We host it all for you. But if you want, you can come in there, click advanced, fill in your domain name, follow these instructions, but we're going to keep it simple for now. So let me call it Survival Tips Today. Can I call it Survival Tips Today? Yep, it says it's available, so great. We hit save and continue. Now, you do need to have a SendLane account. That's your autoresponder, so you can actually send emails, and we give you a free trial account. Just go here, put in your username and password, and boom, it's going to just literally map up and sync up with your SendLane account. I've already done that. Now, guys, you will basically go in and create a list. So I'm going to say from name is Onyx Singal. Oops, sorry, that's supposed to be the list name, Survival Tips. It logs into my SendLane account, says, yep, you're good to go. I type in this. I type in a bunch of stuff here. Now I'll just type in test, make it quick. I obviously want you guys to fill this out properly. You're actually required to fill it out properly by legal laws, but since this is just a demo and I'll never actually use this business, I just fill it in, I hit save and continue. That basically sets up my entire list inside of SendLane. Now I can choose a ClickBank offer. We've fully integrated with ClickBank, or I can even go find my own affiliate offer. This is going to be the first offer that I want to promote to my list. I want to start making money right away from my thank you page and from the first autoresponders and from my free gift. You'll see it all in a minute, guys. We'll make it all together. So I will just say, let's say I want to do ClickBank. Okay, so I say ClickBank. I go here and I type in survival and hit apply. And it's going to go around and guess what it's doing? Look at this. It's checking all the different offers. It's giving me all kinds of data, and it gives me a saturation score. So it's telling me right now, out of all of the students that are already inside of Inbox Blueprint using the Launchpad, which is the most popular. Now, all of them are in green, which means they're not overused. If they get to red, that can be a little troubling. But guys, I'll use whichever one I think is the best. Right now, this one looks great. Let's see some other ones with the high gravity. Let's take this one. Legally concealed courses, firearms. Nah, I'm going to do survival. You know what? I'm going to do this one right here. Family survival course. I like that. So I choose that one. It says, what's your ClickBank ID? I just type in my test one. It even logs into ClickBank on your behalf and makes sure that you didn't mistype a wrong ID. Hit save and continue. By the way, we're up to 3 minutes in. Now it's time to build that free gift. Remember that little free report that you have to create in order to be able to get someone to give you their email address? Well, look, if you have your own, we show you how to build great ones for really inexpensive or just for free even. If you have your own, just click that little button. It allows you to upload it. It allows you to even create your own 3D cover image using our system. But you know what? Let's say you say, I don't want to create one, Anik. I want your system to do it for me. I want a perfectly unique, done-for-you report. Great. So you go here, you write the title, 5 ways your family can survive a catastrophe. I don't know if I spelled this right, but whatever. All right. Expert advice from... I'll just say, let's say here, the experts speak up. The experts. Now, guys, you could change this later, come in and do whatever you want. I just want to show you how quick and easy this is. Now it's time to build my ebook cover. So I'm just going to choose one that I like. Doesn't matter. I'll choose this one here. I'm going to end up personalizing this anyways. Here's what's going to happen. Now it says choose your background photo. And so I go through all these photos, guys. We have so many photos that you can use. And so I will choose whichever one I like the most. Let's keep going. I'll look for another one here. And maybe one more page, and then I'll just choose one for sake of time. Let's go back actually here. And I'm going to choose this one. I have no idea why. I just chose it, okay? Preview your cover. So 5 ways your family can survive a catastrophe. I could completely change the color of this if I want. I can make it green. I can make it red. I really like the yellow, so I'm going to stick to that. Look, experts speak up. It's not showing very properly, so I can make it, I'll make it black text. Oh, I changed the background of it, the little background color, and now suddenly the white shows up. Maybe I want it to be bigger font size. There we go. Come down to here where it says my name. I can choose to have that also in yellow, and I can choose to make that bigger as well. High format. Boom. I'm done. My ebook cover is now officially finished. So I hit save and continue. And now it says, look, we're going to build your free report, but can you please tell us a little bit about yourself so that we can make the first page about you? Now, this is where I would say this is a little bit about myself. And I'm just going to copy and paste this over, guys. Of course, I want you to take time to do this. Remember, there's a reason why I say you'll take 60 minutes and I'll do this in less than 20. You can go here, you can bold things, you can italicize things, you can underline them, you can even add that, you can link things. I could choose that and just click link and be done with it. So now I'm done. I hit save and continue. So I got that little bit about me so that my list can start to build a relationship with me. And now I come here to affiliate offer descriptions. What does this mean? So throughout your free report, you want to add text that will be linked to the affiliate offer you're promoting. This is the best part. This is where you start to make money from this free report. 100% yours, by the way. We don't take even a penny. So I'll say, how to survive a natural disaster free video. And what we want you to do is we want you to create a few, okay? I want you to literally create a few of these so that the system doesn't always just use the same one. It will rotate between all of the ones that you create. All right, so I have 2 now. I can always say I want to add a third. I'll just copy and paste this for now. Now it says, look, your free report needs some articles. Now this is where you'd have to go out and hire writers and authors, and who wants to deal with that, right? So I'm just going to go here. It's already filled out things. I need to choose 5 since I said there would be 5 tips. So how to make, let's see here, 3 helpful accessories when hunting. I'll choose that. How to keep your food stored to last longer. I'll take that. How to make your food more flavorful. How cattails can assist during survival. I'll take that. How to make a fishing rod. I'll take that. And can solar energy heat? Fine. Let's just say guys, I would want you to take the time to go through all this. But notice something here. We have a saturation score here too. This is why this system can build an unlimited amount of done-for-you unique businesses. Because guys, nobody else in the world, even if they build a survival business using the Launchpad, nobody can have the same exact business as you. Look at the saturation scores. You know that nobody's using these. You could search for more. And every time a saturation score on content gets too high, our team gets triggered. We down download it, and we change it. So I'm going to hit save and continue here. Guys, we've already built our free gift. I'm 8 minutes in. Now, time to build our autoresponders. Those are the email messages that will automatically begin to go out as soon as somebody goes ahead and puts their email address in. So same thing here. I want to create a few more. So you can change this text however you want. Let's say we're done. First thing it says is, listen, you got to make some money from your email. So let's create some solo ads. That means let's pick some content. Let's pick some text that will directly link to your affiliate offer using this text. So I'll go down here and let's see here. Now you see the saturation score starts to get dealt with a little bit. So survivalist, let's type that in. And we have currently one solo ad. It's a little high on saturation, but I'll take it anyways. But let's find some other ones too. So let's say we find, health. Let's just do something with health. Get in shape. We have a generic amazing video. How get healthy with the family greetings. I don't know what that means. Ready to lose some weight, whatever. We chose here, 5, right? I can choose the order I want them to come in just by clicking and dragging. Then I go down here, I hit save and continue. Now it says, look, you can't just promote to them. Can you select some content? 7 pieces of just content. So it's gone ahead and filled in survivalist for me. Look at all this. Look at all this. 3 foods that you can grow indoors. Perfect. Bit by a snake in the wild. Tips when dealing with rattlesnakes. Storing your most important emergency item. First aid kit for travels. There we go. It says it wants 7 though, and I only have 5. So, how cigarettes can help you survive. That's interesting. First aid items you don't need. Okay, so there you go, guys. I have 7. Again, I can drag them around whatever the heck way I want. Oh, by the way, I can also edit them. Just click on edit, and I can do whatever I want. I can edit it and make it my own. I can literally, if the score for saturation is high, I can edit it and make it my own. Nobody else on the Launchpad system will ever have it. I hit save and continue. Choose custom interval days 1. Means now I've set it up and told it, look, every 1 day, send these emails. And it tells me, here's the first email that gets sent right when they join. I can make some changes to it. I can say I want to add my last name. Boom, done. Now, these are the emails going out day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Guess what I can do? You're right. I can drag them around however I wish. See, I see 4 blues here. I want to throw a 1. I want to throw a promotion in there. And I'm done. Save and continue. This is amazing, guys. We're almost finished. We're literally almost finished with the whole business. And we're only 11 minutes in. I wonder if I can beat my own record. So right now what this is doing is it's building the process out for me. Now it's time to build your one-page website. For those of you who have any fears of technology, just wait till you see this. So I go here. I type in Learn Inc. Type in an email address just so that, what is this doing? It's making all my terms of conditions, DMCA, privacy policies, making sure I'm legally compliant. We do that for you. I look at all these here and I choose one that I like. So boom, I like this one. Maybe I choose that. If I don't want to, I can always go back and change it. Now here I can put an image in. So I can choose that. I can literally go and upload my own image. I could pick a YouTube video. I could change anything. I can change my background image. I can come in here. I can change the text. So survive the coming disaster. ... 5 tips to make sure your family survives. And I can change every part of this, by the way. I can change the color, the font. I can change. So here I can go and create whatever background color I want to it, right? And then let's say I want to change the actual color of the text. We can make the text bigger. I mean, guys, we can literally do whatever we want just by clicking and dragging. I can get rid of things. I can say trash that and say okay. Oh, sorry, that was a copy and paste. But I can get rid of anything. For sake of time, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm done. Let's just say I like it. So I could change that. Free instant access. Make that. And preview it. This is my page. We're done. Your one-page website is finished. Hit save. Hit exit builder. Hit save and continue. we're done. All we now need to do is build your transition screen. Now, what is this? See, when someone gives you their email address and you're going to direct them to another sales page, you want to make sure that they know that that's happening, right? So let's just say your gift has been emailed to you. Please watch this amazing free video before you leave. Right? And then you give them a 5-second countdown timer. This way they know that their free gift has been sent to them and that you're about to show them a video, so they're prepped up for it. And let's pause it. Oh, I did it in 13 minutes and 38 seconds. We're done, by the way. The business is done. See, I can go here and I can edit things, but I want to show you this. This URL, my business is officially live. Ready? Have a look. Now, I might find things I really want to change here, and that's fine. I can go right back. I can click on edit all of these things and just click on the little pencil. I can see my opt-in page, edit, click on that. I can see my transition page, click on that. Free report, click on that. I'm done, guys. I am fully done. I can change any part of this business. I hit save and continue, and now what it's just going to do is it's going to build it. It's going to upload everything. It'll take a minute or so while it does that, and we'll just hang tight here while it's getting it done. By the way, 13 minutes and 38 seconds, and we were completely finished with the entire business. Boom, done. That's it. We're officially done. Guys, here's the best part. You can download all of this. Let me click download on the free report. Let me show it to you. It's done. The free report is here. 5 ways your family can survive a catastrophe. The experts speak up. If I scroll down, I see my name there. Table of contents. The part I had put about myself. Article 1, tip 2, tip 3, tip 4, tip 5, and boom, done. And if I click here, guess where I end up? This is the page. Let me show you.
You are on the Quick Trip Lab.
See?
You are unlawfully assembled.
And this is my affiliate link. So when someone buys, I get paid on this. Not Learn, not anyone else. We don't take a portion. It is all done. If you want, you can download your opt-in page. You can download your free report. You can download your autoresponders. If you don't want to use SendLane, you can use whatever system you want and just manually upload it all. But if you want the most automated system, then you want to use SendLane. Now, guys, let me come on screen real quick here. I want to show this to you because this is that powerful. So 1 sec here. Let me pull it up. And here we go. 13 minutes and 38 seconds. You should be able to see it. If you see a glare, I'm really sorry. That is powerful. Now you know why it took me $200,000 to build this system. Isn't that crazy? $200,000 is what I invested, but we're going to continue to invest $200,000 every year. We're still making it better and better and better. And so many students have already built their entire email marketing inboxing business thanks to this very technology. I want to give this to you. I want you to build 10 businesses using it. This year alone, we're going to grow to over 50 niches. We're going to take 11,500 pieces of content that we have in there right now, manually, personally written by our team. We're going to grow it to 30,000 pieces of content. We're going to continue to invest in this. All I want to know is, do you want to use this system to get your business up? All right, so before I turn over to the screen here and we continue with the presentation, type in a big yes. Click the yes button. Do you want to use this system to start building your email marketing business? What do you think? So click yes below, all right? Or type in a yes. Do it right now. I'll give you exactly 20 seconds. Do it right now, all right? As I turn back to the screen here. So let's see. Hold on a sec. Wow. We're getting a ton of people saying, it's just pouring in. I got a message from the team here that just said our technology is slowing down. So many people are using it. That is amazing. All right, guys, let's go back to PowerPoint. I got some great things to continue sharing. All right, 1 second. All right, we're back. Now, guys, wasn't that amazing? I, again, want to give a quick shout out and a big congratulations to my hardworking team. Do you want this tool? Do you want your hands on this tool right now? Do you believe this tool can make the biggest change in your life, but are you willing to commit to a minimum of 60 days? Listen, you're building a serious business here. It's time to learn and educate yourself. I'm telling you, you can get an online presence in less than 60 minutes of using a Launchpad. I want you to first go learn and educate. I don't want you to just dive in tonight and start building it if you don't understand email marketing. Take some time to learn. But I also want to make sure you understand that I'm not telling you you're going to make millions tonight or tomorrow. I'm not telling you you're going to make your first money tonight or tomorrow. I can't tell you that. So I'm not saying you're going to have a profitable business in 60 minutes, but I am telling you that you will have a presence. if you're not willing to commit a minimum of 60 days, guys, Launchpad just isn't for you. So my question to you is this: do you believe this 100% automated tool can lead to the breakthrough that you've been waiting for? Can this tool that we've invested over $200,000 in 14 months on change your life? I want you to type yes below. I want you to click the yes button. I know I just asked you to do it, but I want to see that excitement. Seriously, I want to see that you are ready to take charge of your life. I need to see it right now. All right, I know for a fact, by the way, they're just pouring in right now. I know for a fact right now that Launchpad can help build your email business. There's actually really only two things standing between you and your first $10,000 online. First of all, there's the actual 5 steps, right? Your one-page website, your free report, your affiliate program, your emails. Guess what? Done. I showed you live before your eyes how I did it. And I'm not just going to allow you to do it once. You can build 10 businesses, royalty-free, keep every penny you make. The second thing you need, guys, is traffic. What if I could get this done for you too? What if right now I take you into our best traffic resource? We built it by our hands, clickonomy.com, the #1 source people go to build their first email list, and I'll give you up to a $500 boost in traffic. Now listen, this does take some investment on your part, but I'll still throw in every penny I can out of my pocket to help you. That's it, guys. That's it. That's all you need. I've already invested the $200,000. I've already built the team for you to help support you. We've invested 14 months to automate the 5 steps, to give you the one guarantee that you can get your online presence in less than 60 minutes. And you know what? I'm not even done yet, because the true power is in the system. Focus on just simple goals, and that's what's going to get you there, and that's what we're here for today. So I'm telling you right now, you don't need to answer this, but I know already. You can have the major breakthrough that you've been looking for. No technology, full system, 100% automated. We'll even help you with the traffic part. You just need to take ownership. It's your business in the end of the day. You can't hold us accountable for it. We're here to coach you, guide you, give you the tools. You have to do it to get the business. Now, guys, I always say the only guarantee to guarantee an online business. See, my conscience would never, ever allow me to make an income guarantee for you. That's the truth. I could never do that. You would never want me to do that. I don't know you, but I'll still guarantee this to you. If you follow our traffic and email methodologies to the T, and you actually build an inboxer list, okay, meaning exactly the way we do it, not any other way, yes, I'll guarantee that you would make money. It's hard not to. When you have an email list sitting around, it's hard not to make money from it. So yes, I'm willing to say that. I'll say it out loud right in front of you. All right, so guys, let's put this all together. I have given you proof that it works. I will continue to give you more proof that it works. But now I want to wrap it up. I want to put this together, and I want to make it about you. What is it going to take you to get started? What is it going to take you to make your first dollar online? So what are the exact steps that you need to just move forward? Here's what you need. You need a one-page website. You need your autoresponder. You need a great affiliate program to use in your thank you page. You need some traffic, and you need to have some emails logged and ready to go. And here's exactly how I can help you today. Listen, guys, the entire system, full video-based, millions spent in creating this over 13 years is done. Your one-page website, I showed you live before your eyes how we can get that done in minutes, done. Your free gift that you would give away in order to get someone to give you their email, plus the emails you send to them afterwards, done. Your top traffic sources to start so you can be guaranteed to build a list, done. And you can start within as little as 60 minutes, that's done too. So we've taken care of the entire system from start to finish, from the training, the education, the coaching, the hand-holding, and the technology. Now, why would I do this? Why spend so much time and energy creating this amazing system? Because, guys, when I first got started, the biggest mistakes I made, I don't want you to make those. When I first started, there was no Onyx and Gold, there was no Circle of Profit, there was no Inbox Blueprint, there was no Launchpad. I had no real system to follow, something that was proven to work. I wanted to see how it was implemented. I wanted to be able to look over someone's shoulder, but there was no coach to help me. And you know what? I never let anybody help me. So I would get distracted, I would lose focus, and I would quit because I wasn't accountable to anybody, because I made the greatest mistake I've ever made. For the first year, I refused to invest into my business. As a matter of fact, you know my story. It wasn't until the last 24 hours that I was going to quit that somebody told me what to do and I finally followed their advice and I made my first money. And I don't want you to make the same mistakes. Listen, look at Dawn Clark, who's gone on to just create an amazing, amazing life. She's created Virtual Dawn for Work. She takes care of her family. She's creating more wealth than she knows what to do with. But at the same time, the more important thing is she's reaching out and touching the world and changing lives. So let me ask you a question. You want our help? I want you to type in a yes right now. I want you to click the yes button if you want our help. If you want us to dive in, roll up our sleeves, and build this with you and give you every ounce of support that you've been missing in your life to build your first successful online business that gives you true freedom in your life. Look at Kane did it. You know, Kane came from a completely different background. He used to work with one of the biggest portfolio managers in the world. But his goal was he wanted to return to his childhood passion of energy work and teaching. You know what? After he joined Inbox Blueprint, within the first 3 weeks, he made his first sale. 9 weeks in, he had already made his first $2,000. Last we spoke to him on webinar 2, he was there. He's now making $20,000 to $30,000 a month. Learn gave him that, the Learn Nation gave him the foundation to set up multiple businesses, multiple income streams. Now him and his wife are building another business together. He actually said thanks to the time that he had in his life, because of Inbox Blueprint, he was able to go out and find his wife. That's incredible. That's amazing. He continues to get wires and he continues to get payments of $2,000, $3,000, $3,500, $2,900. This just comes into his bank left, right, and center. So let me quickly summarize again. This is all you need. Traffic, a one-page website, an autoresponder, a thank you page, which means you need an affiliate offer, and you need some emails. Now listen, here's what I've learned after having trained over 150,000 students. Your chances of success are far greater if someone's holding your hand. You need step-by-step instructions. You need detailed and tested, no fluff, straight to the point. Literally, copy, paste, do as I say. And you know what? Many times training just is not enough. Students need a way of asking questions. They need to participate in a team effort. That's how we're built. And you know what? I've been able to bring the entire thing down to 2 things that you need. There's only 2 things you need right now to get your start. One is you need a proven system, tested, proven, step-by-step, built over 13 years of experience and millions of emails that have been collected. I have tested every nook and cranny of this system. And the second thing you need is the automation. Listen, technology is a hurdle. And for a long time, when we launched Inbox Blueprint 1.0 in 2014, we had 22,000 students come in. And I listened, I heard that the biggest hurdle was technology. And that's why we built Launchpad. That's why I put $200,000 into that. And we got rid of that. We got rid of that hurdle. Today you have it. So here's how I can help you guys today. I have built this system precisely for someone with 0 experience. You get everything you need provided to you. The hand-holding guidance, the step-by-step videos. You get Launchpad to build 10 businesses. We train you in an assignment-by-assignment way. You won't even know you're building your business. We give you the top 25 profitable niches. This year we'll grow to 50. We have 11,500 pieces of unique content you can use as you wish. We build you done-for-you businesses that are guaranteed to be unique. We give you access to our successful students. We give you worldwide expert access to people who charge thousands per hour. We pay it and we bring them to your doorstep. We even have open office hours where you can get into a small, intimate group and ask your questions directly to our coaches. Listen, the first thing I told you is you need that training in full system. We've taken over 13 years to create it. The best tested and proven email marketing system. Now, in your life, if you ever want to start a business, what would you think? If you want a system, if you want something that says, listen, click here, do this, paint this color, do this there, you would think franchise. Okay, let me go get a franchise. That's a great idea, by the way. Franchises are superbly successful, but here's the challenge. I did my research, found out most franchises that are worth their dime will cost you between $100,000 to $115,000 to set up. That's the truth. Now, if you've got $100,000 lying around, here's the challenge with that. That's just one franchise. You have to work like a dog every day at it still. It's not financial freedom. It's not scalable. To set up a second franchise, you need $100,000 more. Now, let's think what people do. They say, you know what? I want to be a businessman. I'm going to go get an MBA. I'm going to go to the top 10 MBA schools in the world. Well, guess what? $60,000 to $70,000 a year you have to spend, plus 2 years of your time. When you build a franchise, they estimate that it always takes at least 1 year to get that franchise profitable, if it becomes profitable. Well, in an MBA school, you have to invest 2 years, full-time, no job, nothing. You have to dedicate your life to it. What's the best case scenario? The best case scenario is you graduate, you come out, and maybe you find a $100,000 a year job. Maybe. Again, that's not scalable. You simply trade time for money. That's not going to make you wealthy. So this is what we want. What we ask you is to go through a simple 8-module system. 60 days, not 2 years, not 1 year, 60 days. Go through this and we are telling you we can help you build a scalable business and you can build as many of them as you possibly want. Listen, just the full video-based training, unlimited access to it, is worth over $2,997. It's all assignment-based, one step at a time. You launch your business without even knowing it. That alone is worth $997. My favorite part is look over our shoulders as we build our businesses. I will hold nothing back. Now, that's easily worth over $2,997. That brings just Element 1, the training and full system, to a total value of $6,991. Now we talk about the second piece, automation. Well, you've seen it work live before your eyes. We've invested over $200,000 in developing it, and we will continue to invest $200,000 as we go. It took us 14 months and over 23 team members to build it, and everybody said, can't be done. We wouldn't be able to do it. Impossible. Ha, never, no. That's what we heard. But yet, live before your eyes, we showed you the first system ever that this industry has ever seen that builds as many done-for-you businesses as you want, and they're guaranteed to be 100% unique. You don't need technical skills or any experience. You don't even have to be a writer. Fully integrated and ready to launch the minute you want to engage it. It's there. It's waiting for you right now. Now, I told you we've already invested $200,000. We have 11,500 pieces of content. This year, it's going to grow to over 30,000. We have 25 different niches. You saw them. We're going to grow to over 50 this year. And I'm going to give you lifetime access as a founding status. That means you get unlimited upgrades as we continue to add to this in the coming future. Now, is that amazing or not? Now, this is easily worth $8,985. Listen, build 10 businesses without paying us a diamond royalty. We're fully integrated with all the top systems you need. We've created over 25 niches, opt-in page options. With all the things that we've given you, you could create up to 4,000 plus unique opt-in pages. And we've already created 11,500 pieces of content that can be used for your free gift, for your emails, for your solo ads, and we'll continue to grow it. We'll grow it to over 30,000 this year. So in summary, that's over $15,976 in real value. Absolutely everything you need to start turning your passion into a real business. Guys, Inbox Blueprint is the one-stop resource you've been looking for, and it's the only resource you're ever going to need. So starting today, you can finally overcome those barriers. This is designed to create your first commission in just days. And on top of that, I'm announcing for the first time ever our email marketing certification program, which means you will truly spend the next 60 days learning and mastering this art. You're not just going to dive in and start building without knowing what you're doing. You're going to go through the training. You're going to learn it, and you are going to build it, and you're going to have a skill, a master with you, a mastership, I should say, with you that you can take on for the rest of your life and build as many inbox businesses as you want. So let me ask you right now, I want to see some excitement. Tell me now, do you believe you can finally have this major breakthrough? Can my $200,000 investment finally lead to your breakthrough? Type in a yes or click the yes button below. Do it right now. Seriously, are you excited? I already see them. They're coming in. Click that yes button, guys, or just type in a yes. Do it right now. I want to see you do it because I know what's in your future. I can see it. The question is, can you? Can you see it? So, are you serious? Are you dead serious? Launchpad or not, you have to be ready. You're building a serious business here, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. And I've told you, 60 days. You have to commit to 60 days. So ask yourself, firstly, are you going to make a decision today because this is it? This is our last workshop. This is your last moment. You saw me build a business in front of you in 13 and a half minutes. Are you going to finally make a decision that impacts your future? And then are you going to make that decision and take action on it? Are you going to take this seriously or not? So right now, I'm officially reopening now. We're beginning a class. Listen, we've actually already a bit oversold it, and it's going to have to come down any minute. We're only looking for a handful of students, and you want to qualify, you have to commit to 60 days. That's it. Pure and simple. If you're going to come into this and next week get frustrated, and next week let obstacles stop you, and next week just, quit, don't do it. Don't do it right now. You're not qualified. I want to know that you will give it all you got for 60 days. Now listen, the value of this opportunity, Franchises, over $100,000 per franchise. You want it to become actually a wealth creation tool for you, probably have to invest $1 million or $2 million. MBAs, we already talked about that. What's the best case scenario? You get a good job, a high paying job, maybe. Listen, we've already invested $200,000. What franchise would invest money for you on your behalf? None of them. And we're committing on top of that to another $200,000 a year. That means we'll continue to build it out. Imagine going to a franchise and they say, sure, we'll put up the money for your first one and we'll keep putting up the money for all the future ones. Ain't gonna happen, doesn't exist. So you know what? That led us to this argument. If franchises can charge $100,000 per franchise, if an MBA can lead to a best case scenario of 2 years of your life wasted and maybe a six-figure salary, what is the rightful investment for Inbox Blueprint? You know, not only are you getting the system and the training, but we're giving you the technology. At $200,000 invested and the ability for you to make 10 businesses right off the bat, what would a fair investment be? So the number one goal that I had going into that debate, I told my team, I said, listen, we've got to be able to make this system accessible. I remembered when I was starting, we can't go out and make it $10, $15, $20, or $100,000, although it has every right to be that much. I knew, though, however, I have to recover my investment, right? My current plans show me investing $200,000 a year. I could go bankrupt very quickly unless I have a way to recover that. I mean, don't forget, guys, I am in business here. I do this as a business. So one thing was for sure. We knew for sure it had to be an annual investment. You had to put in money every year because I was going to be putting in money every year. Well, so we first started. We said, hey, what about $4,997 a year? With 40 students, we could at least break even. That seems very, very, very reasonable. $4,997. You get to build 10 businesses right off the bat. Try to build one business without the launch pad. I promise you it'll cost you anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 just to build one. Hiring the designers, hiring technical help, finding the offers, hiring writers to write everything. Designers and everything for the PDF. Guys, but you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I thought it was too much. I didn't think it was becoming accessible. So we went down to $3,997 a year. Now, at this point, I thought 50 students a year to break even. Sounds about right? No, it doesn't. So we went down to $2,997 a year, and at this point, we knew 66 students a year to break even. But I crossed that out too. I had a crazy moment, and I said, cut the price by 50%. Give myself a challenge. You know what? If I believe so much in this, let me stick my neck out. Let me put myself on the line for your benefit. So I got it down to $1,497 a year. Just 133 students meant we would 100% break even. $1,497 a year, that's it. But guys, I'm not done. Especially right now. You know what? We're giving away founding member status. That means if you're a founding member, you're going to be treated like royalty for the rest of the time. We'll never, ever charge you a penny for upgrades. You are going to be one of our core members here at Inbox Blueprint. So here's what I'm doing for you. I knocked off the a year. Now $1,497 is just a one payment for lifetime access, lifetime upgrades, and you can instantly build 10 full businesses. 10 full businesses right now. Guys, trust me, we are already running out of spots. We're already oversubscribed. I shouldn't even be here, but I am because I want to give everybody a last chance. This is your last chance. This is it. Our final webinar. We're done. After this, the income workshop is over. So what's it going to be? Right now, I want you to go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it this minute. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go there right now. Our team is standing by to answer your questions. Listen, there's going to be a little thing on the bottom. Click it. It opens. Type a question. For some reason, if my team is not there at the moment, fill it out. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But don't wait. Do not wait. Because if you wait, this opportunity will pass you by. My team is slammed right now. They're trying to answer questions as fast as possible. But I want to challenge you to at least open up this page. There should be a button below this stream right now. Click on that. But at least open up this page, www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Make that decision. Take action. Take ownership over your life and do something that'll actually influence the future of your family. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it right now. Now remember, I don't guarantee you income, but I'm here to tell you that you build it the way I'm telling you to build it, it will happen. Again, the URL for those of you who are asking, I see some questions, inboxblueprint.com/yes. That again is inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go there right now. Now I want to ask you a question. Are you ready for a breakthrough? See, opportunities, they don't come every day. You have 2 steps to success between you and the final goal you want. Decision and action. And I'll tell you right now, action comes so much easier. Just make a decision. That's the first core key to being successful. Today, you need to make a decision to be a part of Inbox Blueprint. Listen, there's no risk here. Ask yourself, what is more risky right now? Just sitting by and letting this pass you by, coming back tomorrow and seeing that we're closed, or taking a chance. Listen, I want to give you the true unfair advantage. I'm not even done yet. I sat down and I thought, 13 years ago when I was first starting, what else would have made the difference for me? What else would have made it so I could turn an email business into $1 million business even quicker? And not take years to do it, but maybe take weeks or months. What do you need to get next level results? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm adding training that solidifies this program as the #1 and best email marketing system in the world. And I'm not just going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to put my time on the table now. In addition to my $200,000 a year commitment. So bottom line is I'm going to show you that you are my #1 priority by far. Listen, I want to introduce you to the Learn Masters program, our first bonus. If you take action right now, be a part of my inner circle. For the next 12 full months, you get access to me. I'm going to do a training every 2 weeks. Now, just to give you an idea, in order for booking me for a day, you have to invest $50,000. That's my daily rate for consulting. So that's 8 hours of my time. I'm going to give you 24 hours for free over the course of the next year where I teach you the most advanced things that I'm currently testing. You have 24/7 access to our prime coaches, experts, and successful students right through our community. Anytime you want, you can get expert advice and feedback. Attend all of our webinars, all of our Q&As, have platinum access to our forum, and master level assistance to building your business. You can appreciate the fact that this is easily worth $3,997 just alone my time. 24 hours of training with me over the next year where I teach you the most advanced strategies ever. But I'm not done. Bonus #2, Traffic Academy. The only thing standing between you and your successful business right now and thousands of subscribers now is traffic. Well, I want to teach you how to master 8 different traffic strategies. Guest blogging, forum commenting, blog commenting, Twitter, email media, Facebook ads, Google ads, search engine optimization. But here's the deal. I'm going to focus mostly on 3 of these because they're the most effective and they're the quickest. I'm not going to tell you which 3 they are. You have to be a member, but we are going to make it so it's virtually impossible for you to not start getting traffic right away. Plus, guys, we're adding more traffic sources regularly. We are building out the Traffic Academy, and it's going to be one of the best programs we offer. I've even gone out and spent my own money, up to $10,000, to acquire courses from some of the world's best experts to bring them to you free. Not total $10,000. I'm talking about $10,000 per course. This is my commitment to you for 12 months. I will be constantly updating Traffic Academy, and it won't cost you a penny. This is easily worth $1,497. But my favorite bonus is yet to come. Bonus #3, our 6-week Fast Start program, over-the-shoulder training. Your first 1,000 email leads. Yep. Follow our lead all the way to your first 1,000 subscribers and making your first commissions. We're going to do a special 6-week Fast Start program, a boot camp. Watch us step by step as we follow the Inbox Blueprint business model. This is worth, honestly, well over $500 because I will be personally leading this. Again, go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Make that decision. Go there right now. In summary, you're getting over $21,967 in real value. The training, the full system, tested, proven, step-by-step, full video-based, assignment-based, plus live examples. All the automation and done for you. Build 10 businesses in over 25 niches. You get over 4,000 opt-in page options, over 11,500 pieces of content, and it's fully integrated with the industry's #1 autoresponder system called SendLane. Bonus #1, 24 free trainings with me through our Learn Masters program. Our annual platinum membership, you get the first year for free. It's worth $3,997. Bonus #2, our Traffic Academy, training in top 8 traffic strategies, plus we'll focus on the only 3 I believe you need to hit your first 10,000 leads. That's worth $1,497. Then bonus #3, our 6-week Fast Start Boot Camp, over-the-shoulder training to get you to your first 1,000 subscribers. This is easily worth $497. That's a total value of $21,967. Go right now. Make that decision. What's it going to take? Seriously, take charge of your life. Go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Again, go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it right now. Let us empower you with the tools and the coaching and the training and everything you need and the systems. Seriously, it's up to you. With Inbox Blueprint, you get all the hands-on help, exclusive access, 10 full businesses you can start building immediately, and a full system that's 13 years tested and running. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. It's just a one payment of $1,497, and that's it. Lifetime access. Build 10 full businesses. Go right now to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. And you know what? If you have a question, we have an answer. My team is on standby. They're waiting to talk to you. Just go to that page. You pull it up, click the button below, or go to that URL and simply type on that live chat, just click on that button. Now, if for some reason someone's not there, you can leave us a message. But you know what? If they're there, they'll answer your question live. And if it takes them a couple of minutes, I just got a note from my team here. They told me they are absolutely slammed. They're absolutely slammed. So listen, please give us a couple minutes, but I don't want you to miss out. We are selling out. We're running out of spaces. I want to congratulate Anil. I want to congratulate Arun. I want to congratulate Melissa. I want to congratulate Martha. I want to congratulate Leslie. I'm getting so many names here that are coming to me from the team. I don't have time to read them all. You guys, congratulations on joining. Seriously, I'm so proud of you. You're just in the right place. Oh. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice. I'm so excited. And I want to tell you the last piece of the puzzle here that really should just put the nail in the coffin for you. You should make this decision. You know what? You have 60 days, zero risk money back guarantee. No questions asked. For any reasons over the next 60 days, you decide you want your money back, we'll give it to you. I'm asking you for a 60-day commitment. I want you to give it all you've got. I will do the same back in return for you. So www.inboxblueprint.com/yes or click the big button below. Do it now before we run out. I am hearing we've already had over 70 students join us right now. Just in the last so much time. 70 students. That's impeccable. That's amazing. And I'm telling you, we're already oversubscribed. So if you have that one final little question that's holding you back, go now. Ask it. www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Ask your questions. Don't let this pass you by. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy came to me years ago. He was working in the most stressful job, 16 plus hours a day. I showed him my, not 7 steps, I keep making that typo, 5-step system. Gave him the same training I'm giving you. As a matter of fact, I gave him far less than I'm giving you. Today, the student has become the teacher. He's the CEO of SendLane. He's out there generating over $4 million a year with multiple products, and it's crazy. Look at his accounts. One account has $500,000. One account has $292,000. The other one has $449,000. Can you really afford to miss this opportunity? Over $21,967 of real, true value. All the training, the full system, tested, proven, step-by-step, all the automation to build your 10 businesses. Learn Master's Program, 24 free trainings with me over the next year. The Traffic Academy program, where we're going to make it so you're a Jedi at this. And number 3, guys, the 6-week Fast Start program. We will get you to your 1,000 subscribers. Watch over my shoulders as we build that business. Class number 1 is officially open, and we are accepting students, but for a very short, little, tiny window. After testing and getting ready, we ran a beta class. We are ready now for class number 1 officially. Founding member status. You never have to pay again. You never rebill. It's just a one-time payment of $1,497, but it's only there if you're super dead-on serious. So get in on the introductory pricing just now. This is the only chance you get. Look, some internal secrets here is that we're going to go from 11,500 pieces of content to over 30,000. We're going to go from 25 niches to over 50. So go right now, guys. We've already invested $200,000, and we're going to continue to invest it every year on your behalf, and you'll never pay another penny. So www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go now. Do it right now. Are you going to be able to claim one of our open spots? Because you know what? They're going. And we're not going to extend the founding member status deal for too long because I actually lose money on it. So www.inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go now, this very minute. Make that decision. Listen, on top of everything you're already getting, I'm going to introduce you to some fast decision-making bonuses. Something big is coming. I'm really excited about this. So first, this is only going to be for those of you who make that decision and do it now within the next few minutes, and you make it fast. Okay, I'm going to add, number one, surprise. I'm going to add a $500 boost in traffic for you. The second surprise, I'm going to throw in one of my favorite courses that I've pulled off the market. It's too powerful. I didn't want to keep selling it. I'll tell you more about it. Surprise number three, honestly, guys, I will lose money on this one. I will lose money, but I'm going to do it anyways. So my lifetime total value right now, so far already, is $21,967. Seats they're going away left, right, and center. You know this is the last workshop. You know this is your last opportunity. What are you going to do? Are you going to make that decision? Are you going to take action? Or are you going to sit by and let everybody else do it? And then come back in a few months and wish that you had. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it right now. Go there right now. You know I believe in decisions. Decisions are what make our life. It's what determines our future. It's what I learned from Tony Robbins. It's what I'm teaching you. Everything is about decisions. So here are a few facts for you. Fact number one is this is a superbly limited opening. We are going to close class number one down. Fact number two is you have to be a 60-day commitment. You have to give us that. You have to have a 60-day minimum guaranteed commitment. But in return, I'll give you a 60-day guarantee. Fact number three. This is the only time, right now, this is the only time that your seat is guaranteed. If you leave today and you come back even an hour from now, I can't guarantee that we'll be open. And for that very reason, I'm going to help you make your decision. I'm going to do something that's very powerful. I've been known around the industry for this. It's my famous challenge. I believe in fast decisions. I believe in powerful decisions. I believe in making decisions. I'm going to help you. We're going to put the 10-minute timer on together. We're going to agree together. I want you to type a yes right now if you accept my challenge. This is the last workshop. There's nothing left to think about. I have shown you everything I will until you're inside Inbox Blueprint. Everything I'm willing to show everybody in the world until you really get inside and see the secrets. So type in a big yes in that box below. Click the yes button if you agree to taking my 10-minute challenge. And here's what the challenge is. You have 10 minutes as that clock ticks down. You have 10 minutes to make your decision. If for any reason, by the end of that 10 minutes, you have not done this, you have not said yes, then I'm here to tell you it's not for you. It's the wrong time. You're not ready. And I'm not being mean and I'm not trying to take this away from you. I'm simply saying it's just not the right time for you. So in the next 10 minutes, if you can decide yes, great. But if you don't decide anything, if you linger on, it's a no. I'm going to say no on your behalf because guess what? This is it. This is our last workshop together. This is the final opportunity. After this, we close down. So if you don't decide now, when are you going to decide? But listen, it's okay. If you decide no, I just want you to make a decision. Even if that decision is a no, I'm fine with that. The point is, you've got to make a decision, yes or no. If it's a no, maybe it's not the right time for you. Maybe we can work together more in the future. But right now, we know it's not the right time for you. So, you've got 10 minutes. You say yes in that 10 minutes, you're in. I will work with you. Our whole team will work with you. We will get you to your dreams. But if you can't decide in the next 10 minutes, then it's going to be an opportunity that will pass you by. It will have knocked on your door and it will have left. So what I'm going to do real quickly, guys, is I'm going to log out of here. Give me a second to pull up my browser. We'll pull up Google. Let's type in 10 minutes and let's start the clock. So give me just 1 second. Let me make a change here. All right, here we go. So I'm going to type in countdown timer. And Google is nice enough to bring up their timer for us. And we're going to type in 10 minutes here, all right? So I'm going to hit start now, live right before your eyes. I hit start. We've officially begun now. We have 9 minutes and 57 seconds, and here's what I'm going to do for you. For those of you willing to take fast action, I'm going to do something really great for you that is going to seal the deal. I'm telling you right now, if you can't make a decision after this, then it's just not for you. So, first, I'm going to give you a $500 boost in traffic from Clickonomy, the #1 source for fast traffic. I built this traffic network. It's with me. Your money is 100% safe here. We watch over, we make sure you never get fraudulent clicks. And you know what? When you add money into it, we will give you a 20% boost onto your investment of up to $2,500. So you could start, you know what? You don't even have to use Clickonomy if you don't want. There are tons of free traffic methods, but if you choose to use Clickonomy, I'll do everything I can in my power to give you free traffic from it. It's a 20% boost right now, but only for fast decision makers. Decision maker bonus number 2. Man, I love this program. It's my List Academy program. It's my absolutely most advanced email marketing course I've ever created. You know, when I first created it, we originally sold thousands of units at $997. It got so popular, we retired it from the market because I was a little worried. I'll be honest. I was a little scared. I didn't want to give away my best email marketing secrets just so quickly. So today, even if you wanted to buy it, you can't buy it. However, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make it available for you to grab a copy of for free. All Inbox Blueprint students will get a copy of List Academy. It's already in the members area. It's waiting for you. You want to learn how I did 1.1 million in 12 days with 18 emails? You want to learn how I did 11.4 million in 10 days with my own product? I'm going to share with you to the T every single bit of how I send emails, how I write my emails, how I plan my emails, how I choose my offers, how I balance my calendars, how I create the right hook, how I do webinars. All of it is in this one program, and it's available right now for you for free. These are the secrets that earn me, at this point, guys, over $3 million per year. So what's it going to be? Are you going to make that decision? Are you going to go to inboxblueprint.com/yes? Are you going to do it right now? Again, let's take a look. Now we have less than 8 minutes to make that decision. 7 minutes and 45 seconds. That's it. So listen, make the decision. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go now. Do it right now. Now, guys, my next bonus is absolutely going to shock you. And I'm going to lose money on this one, but I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to do it for you because I know what influence it'll have on your life. Are you ready? Decision maker bonus number 3. Unlimited businesses. Yes, this is an early mover benefit. I'm removing the 10 business limit for all my founding members. That means you can build an unlimited number of businesses and an unlimited number of niches and collect unlimited profits. Just imagine for a moment what this means. This is enormous. Look, I have 25 niches already. You could build a business in every niche. As I grow to 50 niches, you could build a business in every niche. Heck, you could build 2, 3, 4 businesses in every niche. I'm not going to stop you. You can use my systems, my coaching, my training, my articles, my design systems for free. Never a royalty, never you owe us any penny more, and the more we add, the more you can continue using it. And today it's just that one tiny small payment of $14.97. Guys, it's time. That's worth $3,997. Just your fast decision-making bonuses alone are worth $5,494. That brings a total value today to $27,461. If not now, then when? When are you going to do it? Seriously, go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it right now. Now, I see a lot of you sending in questions, and you're asking me one particular question over and over again. I'm going to get to it. I have a big surprise. I know I'm not done, right? I have a really big surprise coming now that you're going to love, but really quickly, let's take a look. That's 6 minutes left to go. Guys, at the end of that 6-minute clock, I'm going to have made the decision for you, and it will be no. We will close the opportunity for you because the truth is, you've had all the time in the world. Excuse me, I'm losing my throat. You've had all the time in the world to make that decision. We're already on our last webinar. It's over today. It's done. Go right now. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Click the big button below this stream. But for those of you asking me this one question, I have a great answer for you. I see it. Another huge surprise coming just for now, just for my founding member students, and just for today. While this 10-minute countdown clock is ticking, I want to do something very special. I want to offer you my easy payment plan just for my fast action students. Yes, that means today, for simply a payment of $597, you can make 2 more payments in the future of $597. So guys, I will not hold anything back from you. You get access to all the niches, a full launchpad, all the training, all the coaching, full on every webinar we do. Everything we do, you start today. But here's my deal with you. If you are looking at this because you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to make money by tomorrow or by next week or the week after, and I'll use the money I make to make the second payment, then don't do this. It's not fair to me. You don't qualify. I need you to be committed for 60 days. That's our agreement. So you have to be ready to make these payments through and through. Because if you don't make them in the future, we have to shut down your system. Guys, imagine how much money I'm losing. $200,000 invested already. $200,000 continuing to be invested every year. Go right now to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Just put the number 3 at the end, and you can do our 3 easy payments of $597. Or you know what? If I were you, I would save that money. I would just go for the one time, take that extra few $100 you save and put it into your business. Be serious about your business. Be committed. You know, I see a big difference between the student's success from those who take the one payment and those who take the three. Because when you take the one payment, man, you are all in. You know it. Your subconscious knows you are committed. You're all in. There's no turning back. So go to inboxblueprint.com/yes and do that. So now let's see, how much time do we have left? We have just under 4 minutes. Pull up the pages. Seriously, inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Pull your pages up. At least just pull them up. You have a question? Let us answer it. Click on that little chat button. Let us answer your question. And if you don't see someone is there, just fill in the box. We'll get to you as soon as we can. But I wouldn't wait because we're running out of seats and we're done. And this is our final webinar. This is your last opportunity. And quite honestly, I've thrown in some crazy bonuses that you have 3.5 minutes to capture. 3.5 minutes to capture. So guys, inboxblueprint.com/yes. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. It's time to make a decision. You can either want, hope, and dream, or you can take action. It begins with a decision. My first guarantee to you is you will 100% have a business online. You will have a presence. My second guarantee to you is you do not have to worry about technology. You get all the hand-holding, all the coaching, and all the tools. Inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. I'll even give you the full 60 days, zero risk, zero question asked, money back guarantee. Again, guys, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes to make that decision. You can see it right here. 2.5 minutes to make that decision. What's it going to be? We're running out of time, and I'm telling you, decisions are the key. You want to change in your life, you want to break through in your life, you better make a decision. That's just the way it works. So right now, as you can see, guys, think it through. Make the right decision. Number one, you must be willing to commit to 60 days. There is no doubt about that. If you can't give us 60 days, do not do this. I'm telling you right now. I've invested $200,000. I'm going to invest another $200,000 every year. However, you won't have to pay another penny. Join Inbox Blueprint right now. Get founding member status. Don't do it just for the launch pad. Remember, the real power is behind that system. And you know what? You make a no-risk investment today of $1,497. That's it, $1,497. But as I always say, invest safely and invest wisely. Because we are here for you. We will give you the full 60-day money-back guarantee. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. And right here, you will see, my countdown timer. All right, there it is. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, guys. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. What's it going to be? Make the right decision. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Do it right now. Or go to inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Either way, I want to work with you. I want to help you. I implore you. I say go for the one payment if you can do it. Save that extra money, guys. It will mean the world to you when you start building your business. You will be that much more committed. You'll be that much more serious. So right now, let's have a look here. 1 minute left to go, and the URLs are on your screen. 1 minute left to go. And the URLs are on your screen, inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. You should see it right there. Over $21,967 in real value. You get all the training and the full system, tested, proven, step by step. You get all the automation done for you technology. Build not 10 businesses, by the way, on the limit, and I removed that limit. You can build as many businesses and in as many niches. At least pull up the page, guys. 30 seconds left, less than 30 seconds. Pull up one of these pages. Let us answer your questions. Don't make a bad decision because you're not informed. Seriously, over $27,000 of real value. $27,000 when you include all the early decision-making bonuses, plus the founding member status. Less than 10 seconds left now. This is it. It's the moment of truth. What's it going to be, guys? It's going to beep in any second now, and I'm going to have to turn it off. And there we go. That's the beep. Listen, you have an opportunity still. I'm not going to lie to you. If you go ahead and pull up that page, I won't stop you. Sometimes it takes us a little bit of time to get there. I understand that. Over $27,000 in true value right now. If you go to inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3, this is our final webinar, our last time together. This is your last chance. What's it going to be? Over $27,000 in value. If you've got a question, let us answer it for you. Don't just make a decision and be misinformed, because this opportunity may never knock on your door again. So www.inboxblueprint.com/yes or www.inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Our team is waiting. Our team will be there to answer your questions, and you have nothing to risk, nothing to lose. 60 days, zero risk, zero questions asked, money back guarantee, only if you give me a 60-day commitment in return. So listen, we've got some interviews coming up. I've got some amazing people that have been waiting to talk to us, and I want to bring them on, and I'll tell you what, I'll extend the offer to you as I'm talking to them. As I talk to them, these URLs will stay. The buttons will stay below, but not for long. This is it, the last decision moment. What's it going to be? I want to help you guys. The whole Learn Nation here wants to help you. We want to wrap ourselves behind you. We want to push you. We really do. But we need you to make that decision. We need you to finally make that decision and make it happen. So inboxblueprint.com/yes, inboxblueprint.com/yes3. This is your last chance, last opportunity. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn over now. I'm going to come on screen and we're going to bring on our first guest. I'm really excited. So let me come on screen and real quick and I'll tell you about him. All right, yeah, there I am. Welcome everyone. Now I'm super excited to introduce to you our next guest. Tell you what, I have only heard his tales from my team. Even I have never spoken to him before. So this is going to be my first time. This will be my first time hearing his story. I'm really excited. But my team is such a big fan of him. They say that he is just an amazing story. And right now, he is actually traveling the world. He's genuinely doing what we talk about being that life dream. So first, we're going to make sure he's even here and we can hear him. Nico, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for doing this. You know, we're all really looking forward to hearing more from you. Nico, tell me something. You are where in the world right now?
Now I'm in Poland.
You're in Poland. Now, where are you from originally? Where's your accent from?
I'm originally from Vietnam. I grew up in a small and poor village in Vietnam.
Wow. So what are you doing in Poland? How did you get from Vietnam to Poland?
I try to make the long story short. I grew up in the small village in Vietnam, and I work far away from home more than 10 years already.
Wow.
And for the last 10 years, I was working like a journalist, a dissident, a refugee, but I like to call myself a fighter. I'm fighting with my communist government, and because of that, my government want to arrest me, you know. And 2013, I end up my life in prison in Bangkok. And the Norway government is saved me from the prison, and I went to Norway like 2.5 years ago.
Wow! So you were arrested because you were up against the government in Vietnam,
Yes.
and because wow, that is a crazy story. So then you were saved by Norway and then brought into Norway. This is what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, like 2.5 years ago, and life of the refugee wasn't easy. I am in a new environment, new culture. I have to learn a new language, and I have to find a way to earn a living to support myself and my family. And it's really hard. But until the day I met you and I make the decision to join with your team, and since that day, I think my life is totally turned to another direction. And today, I look back and I think this life is like better than I can ever imagine, you know.
Hey, listen, I'm speechless right now. My team did not tell me this. Guys, if you're listening right now, that's amazing. Nico, first of all, congratulations for being such a fighter. I got a lot of respect for you for that. Hats off to you. I've got chills right now just listening to your story. I knew, okay, I'll admit this, everybody. I knew that he's from Vietnam, and I knew that he's traveling in Europe right now. I had no idea the life that you've been through. So that's amazing. Now, Nico, that means you seem to have some financial freedom right now. How much money are you making per month right now from what you've learned from Inbox Blueprint?
For the last few months, I make like $3,000 a month, but this month is my breakthrough. This month, I think I will make like $10,000.
Wow!
I know it's for many people like you, it sounds not much, but for me, it can give me the freedom to do my own thing, to support my family, and I'm so grateful for that, you know.
That is Oh my God, that's just incredible. Hey, listen, congratulations. That's amazing. The fact alone, let's forget the money for a minute. Everybody who's listening right now, let's forget the money. Let's think about the fact that Nico lives the life that he dreamt of. Nico travels the world. He literally is traveling all over Europe right now. And he said he doesn't even know where he's going next. He just goes. And that's amazing. And he has the money and the funding for it. Nico, what did you do different this month? How come such a big breakthrough all of a sudden?
Actually, now I have the life. I wake up every morning, but I have to work. But the difference with my past life is now I work because I want to, not because I have to. And I think this is one of my big success.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So, Nico, what you're saying is you finally turned towards your passion, and now you're able to just work so much more because you're passionate about what you're doing, and it's giving you the freedom. Nico, tell everybody right now, I mean, all this money you're making, 10,000, for example, this month, is it all due to what you learned inside of Inbox Blueprint?
Yes. Like the thing is, I do exactly what you say. In the beginning, it's not like that. In the beginning, like I try to overthinking. I think it's too complicated. I try to reinvent the wheel, and it's not really good. But so that's why my advice to give to the next generation of your student is like, do not think too much. Just do exactly what you say. Like. This is a proven system, and it worked for me. It's worked for you, And if all the people can do it, I can do it. You can do it,
Yeah, no, that's Nico, that's an advice that we hear over and over again, and I'm so glad that you've said it, because a lot of our students, we have this mentality. I do it too. We have the mentality, if someone tells us to do something one way or the other, we like to change it all up. We like to do it our own way, and then we start confusing ourselves and thinking too much, and then we blame the original person. We say it didn't work. And what I've been telling my students, and what everyone's been telling on these interviews, is just do it, copy and paste exactly like it's being told. Exactly.
Yeah. And one thing I want to say about the people, they worrying about, hey, after invest in this program, like do I have to pay more traffic or something like that, But like when I first start, like I don't even have enough money to pay for traffic. So I use the free traffic method you taught me. And it turned out like crazy. Now, until today, I get like 300 clicks every day, and it's free.
Wow. It's just so amazing. It's so amazing, the story, and I want everyone to also see how you grow, right? It doesn't become $1 million right from day one. It grows over time, piece by piece, and that's what Nico has shown now too, that it's growing. Nico, walk us through your day. What does your day look like? What do you do during the day? Like, when do you wake up, and what do you do next, and how much do you work, and tell us what your day looks like.
Now I wake up like 9 or 10 in the morning, and then I have my breakfast, and then I check my email, and maybe I have to send some email to my list, and then after that I go for lunch, and then I spend a lot of time. Recently I spend a lot of time on reading, not working but reading to invest on my own education. So I make like $10,000 a month, but I spend like 1,000 or 2,000 to reinvest it in traffic. So it like can keep the momentum, like the snowball is start to rolling and get bigger and bigger. So and then at night hang out with some of my friends, and I have really a good life now. At night, actually, every night I go out and I learn to pick up girls.
You say every night you go out now and you learn to pick up girls? Is that what you said? That's awesome. Hey, listen, life is about living that which we're passionate about, right? And I'm sure we're all passionate about girls, so good for you. So basically what you're saying is that you get to live your life the way you want. You're your boss. Nobody tells you what to do now, right?
Right.
So Nico, tell everybody who's listening one more thing. Tell everybody how it felt when you made your first dollar. When you finally saw that first commission come in, how did it feel?
This is a great lesson I learned from you. The power of the first dollar. Some people say, oh, what are you doing with the first dollar? But hey, come on. Nobody can make $1 million before they can make the first dollar. So I take this very seriously. And the first month, I do whatever it takes to make the first dollar. And I remember the day morning I wake up and I check my ClickBank account and I make like $6. You know, I jumping around the room. I make $6. I make $6. And, and you know, from today, you know, look back, it's like time is fly like the arrow. It's so fast. And now I'm making like $10,000. It not make me exciting like the first money I make. You know, like.
I always say that. I always say, I make millions today, and no matter how many millions I make, I'll probably even make $1 billion one day, and it will never be the way I felt that morning I woke up and I saw $320. Our first night that I had made my first money, nothing will beat the feeling that we get. And everybody who's listening right now, by the way, you can all have that feeling. You just need to take action. And let me not forget to remind you, this is it. This is our last workshop. This is the moment of truth. If you don't decide to do it today, you're never going to do it. So inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Go now and do it. I'm giving you another chance, even though we finished the 10-minute and I told you I wouldn't allow. I'm still hoping and praying that you will make the right decision. So Nico, I've got one last question for you. We've got so many students here who know what they need to do. They're just not doing it. Nico, what would you say to someone right now? They've got doubts, they've got fears, they wonder if they can do it. Is this right? What would you say to someone? This is the last opportunity they have. What would you say to them?
You know, the last thing I would like to say is you have to take action, take massive action, because this knowledge I learned from Anip is so valuable, and this knowledge you can turn it to money by taking action. It's just like that. And like for me, if I never think twice when it comes to invest the money on my own education, because I know for sooner or later it will pay up. And I think if today you make I do believe in the decision, and you cannot change the destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. So by making the decision, I want you to not only make the decision, but I want you to make the commitment, like at least 60 days. This you have to take this one really, really seriously, like the real business, and you have to make the commitment like 60 days. And just make the commitment with yourself, like if you take action today and like to decide to live an extraordinary life, I wish all the best for you and your family.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Nico. Listen, guys, Nico said it too. Take action. Make a decision. Change your life. That's how it works. So listen, it is time for you to do that. I really cannot stress this enough. It's the final, last opportunity. What is going to make you finally make that decision? Guys, we're all here. Learn Nation, we're moving forward. We will keep pushing forward. We're going to keep changing lives. There are lots of other Nicos in this world who we need to work with. Look at what's happened to him. He is living the life of his dreams now. And you can tell English is not his first language. So all of you international students who have that excuse, Nico just proved you wrong. You can't have that excuse. We had Ipo, who was here on the last webinar. He proved it to you. We've had Fred Lamb, who's proven it to you. We've had so many students here who English is not their first language. We've had, Nico, guys, was in a situation where he was a refugee. I mean, how much worse? You can't compare your life to that many times. We had Zain. Zain had escaped Iraq and run to United States of America, and he was able to do this. It's the drive. It's the hunger. Do you have it or do you not? So here's what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to recap the offer for you because I'm seeing some questions come in, and I am going to go through the offer one last time while I have one more 10-minute countdown. Listen, make a decision. At this point, you're going to hear my voice raise. It's only because I care that much. I really care about what you do. I care about you deciding to say yes today, because if you don't, I know what's going to happen. I don't have a chance at helping you. I have no ability to help you or influence your life like I've done in this very situation with Nico. So this is the moment, all right? Let me turn back over to my screen. Nico, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You rock, man. Keep it going. I can't wait to see all the massive, big things you do. You're absolutely an inspiration. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Anip.
All right, everybody, let's turn to our screen here and let's keep moving forward. All right, I'm on screen. Listen, I am so excited to introduce you to our next guest. His name is Dr. Ted. He has been our student now for a couple of years. He got started with us, guess what? With Inbox Blueprint, and he's gone on to do amazing, amazing things. Now he's a chiropractor in real life. And when I asked him, he runs a successful chiropractor practice. I said, "Why do you want to do email marketing? Why do you want to be an inboxer?" And he said, "You know what, Anik? I'm tired of only being able to influence and touch the lives of people who live near me. I want to be able to reach out to people all over the world and show them how to improve their lives." It's truly a great story. So I could see that he's here, but we're going to, of course, again, pray to the technology gods that they make it work. So 1, 2, 3. Dr. Ted, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's great to be here, man.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Dr. Ted. Listen, I've got a couple of quick questions, and I know that we've got a lot of students here that are waiting and wondering and thinking the same questions that I'm about to ask you. First and foremost, Dr. Ted, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself? Just your history, your past, who you are, and how the heck you became an online marketer.
Well, it's funny how I became an online marketer because it was not on my radar screen at all. And I'm a third generation chiropractor. So it's kind of like in the bloodline, it's like my family. And I grew up and I went to school and I did the chiropractic thing for a while, which I really love. I really enjoy because there's a message behind it. There's like something that I'm teaching and sharing and I'm helping people, I'm transforming people's lives. And I love doing that. So when I found Inbox Blueprint and I got involved with the things that you were teaching, when I was just totally new to all of it, you were the first person that ever kind of, introduced me into the world of online marketing. And it just seemed like a duh moment, like it was totally brainless, that what I was doing just locally, of the work I was doing, why didn't I just do the same amount of work, but just capture it into a format and then share it with the world? And so that kind of was the spark for me, I think. And I'm just a young guy. My wife and I are both chiropractors. We have 2 young kids. And so what this business has been able to grow into for me is an opportunity for me to spend time at home and to be with my kids. As they grow up, they're 1 and 4. You don't get those times back again, and that's really important to me, and I know it is important to a lot of people too. So that was kind of how, that's the short version, but that was kind of how I got into even doing online marketing.
That's amazing. And, I remember when we first talked and you told me one of the greatest things you wanted to do was get your chiropractor message. You do some very interesting things with energy and you wanted to get that out to the world. You wanted to have an influence over more people than just in your local community. Would you say that having been an email marketer has allowed you to have that influence and that reach into the world?
Oh, tenfold, 100-fold. In fact, a lot of what it's been able to do is strengthen the local reach that I have. It's made a huge impact in my awareness and my ability just to communicate with people and to create systems in my local business that were just modeled after what I learned in my online marketing. So it's had a huge impact for sure.
No, that's amazing, and it's so awesome to hear you say that, because a lot of times, we talk to our students, we teach, and we say, listen, guys, do not just do this for the money. If you do it for just the money, you're not going to succeed. That's the truth. It's the honest truth. You need to have a deeper passion, a deeper reason, and that is what pushes you through the hard days. And yes, hard days are going to come. Now, I'm seeing some questions come in. People want to know where to go to buy. Guys, remember, inboxblueprint.com/yes. That again is inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Go now. Make that decision. This is it. This is the final opportunity. Now, Dr. Ted, tell everyone who's listening, right? I always like to say that this is a real business. We want a 60-day commitment. We don't want people coming in thinking they're going to make a bunch of money tomorrow and click a button and start making money. So my question for you is, did you hit obstacles when you were doing this? Did you have days that were hard and tough?
Well, of course. And like what you said is that this is a business. And so that there's a sort of attitude around that. Instead of, kind of poking it with a stick or treating it like a hobby, if you take 60 days, for example, with me, it took 90 days from the time I went through your training. It was 90 days before I had a product fully developed. I had it on ClickBank. I had affiliates promoting the product, and I had a list almost at about 10,000 people. And it happened quickly. And it was because I just, put my nose in the books, if you will. I just got to work. And I think that sometimes in life and in business, there's luck that happens for people. You see people and you're like, oh, they got lucky. But you don't have control over that. And the thing you do have control over is the effort that you're going to put in. And I think that if any of you feel like, hey, I could do that for the next 60 days, 30 days, I went 90. I mean, I was kind of crazy about it for even longer and longer because the results, kind of fed my fire. But if you can just say to yourself, I could do that for 60 days, I could be all in, it's almost a no-brainer. The amount of the dollars that I invested into Inbox Blueprint have paid me back, 200-fold again and again. But it was because I took it serious. It was because I even had some buddies that started in the class with me, and we would kind of rib each other, and we were kind of competing to see who could, get, whatever. We were just in a friendly competition. But it was driving for me. And so that's another thing I really enjoyed about working with you, Anik, is the community that kind of is fostered from it, because that was a big part for me. Sometimes I feel like a lonely island, and so being able to just jump on Facebook or Skype with a peer that, not only did they start with me, but they've evolved and grown with me through that process. And even being able to just get a hold of you if I need to, because, I know you got my back.
No, that's amazing. And you know what? Of course, we always have your back. And that's what I love about working with our students. Dr. Ted, tell us one thing. I remember this, but I want you to explain it, because I always tell everybody who's listening, the feeling you get when you make your first commission is something you'll never feel it again. I mean, I can't remember ever having felt that feeling again. How did you feel? Explain it when you finally had made that first commission.
It just feels incredible. And I think, it's not because the first check, I think it was for, a few $100s or something. I wasn't going to quit my job and pay the bills with a few $100, but it was almost like it resembled something really important for me, because I took this sort of leap of faith. And I said, hey, I think I can do this. And if there's a system in place for me to, have an outlet for this kind of energy and this message and this funky, passion that I got, then, I can do it. I can bring it. So it was just it was a matter of, it was just about doing it, just doing the work and getting involved, what's the word I'm trying to say? Jump into the deep end. That's really what it was about. It was about just making the commitment and going all in.
That's what I tell everybody. That's what I'm telling everyone here, that we only want super, super serious students. People that are just excited to jump in and work at it until the minute that they make it happen. And listen, guys, if that's you, I want you to go to inboxblueprint.com/yes right now, or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. So, Dr. Ted, the next question for you is this. When you're doing, running your business, is this something you're spending 22 hours a day doing? I mean, what does your day look like, compared to any other business you could be out there running?
Well, it's funny. Sometimes when I feel frustrated with my business, I just remember what it was like to work somewhere for 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 hours a week, and I just go, oh yeah, I got it pretty sweet. Because you really, if you were very good and organized and planning, it would be simple to just sit down on a Sunday afternoon for a few hours and plug in the week's worth of communication and messages and ads and autoresponders or whatever you wanted to get done and whatever sort of theme you wanted to have for the week. You just sit down for a few hours and get it done. And I say, if you're more organized, you do it that way, because I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants style with my list. So I spend an hour a day at the most. And that's, sometimes it's shorter. Sometimes I know exactly what I want to say, and I just sit down and I go boop, 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 and it takes 5 minutes. So it's a far cry from some of the jobs that I used to have for the amount of money that I'm getting for it, for sure.
Yeah, that's so true, and I'm so glad you shared that. I mean, and that's what I tell everybody. Listen, follow the system, copy and paste, do exactly as we say, and, it can be a point. It's pretty automated, and you actually enjoy the work, and you get to work when you want to work. It's not like every other business model or jobs out there that you have to just, that your life is run by these sources. So that's awesome, Dr. Ted. Thank you so much for sharing. Now, I've got one final question for you, and that is, we've got a lot of students listening right now, and they're in this place, they're debating it. A lot of people they realize this is their last chance, the final webinar, and they realize that this, if they don't take action now, could be a big problem for the future. So, what would you say to them? What would you say to them to get them to take that action?
Well, first of all, if I can get to be a sliver of what I see you, Mr. Onyx Singhal, live in. Like, every time I see you on Facebook, you're doing the most fun thing in the world. You just built some school in India. You're just you're eating some restaurant on top of some building, some crazy. It just looks like you have the most fun out of anyone that I know. And I know that you get there, and I know you do it like that because of the system that you've taught me and the system that you're sharing with everyone. And really, like, if you want to do it or not, nobody's going to rib you or poke you to do it. The only thing that I felt that was important to me was just understanding how short my time really is and how I want to spend that time. And that was just a motivating kind of mantra, or just something that was on my mind, that if it felt like it was something I needed to do, and I was called, like there was something in me, like grabbing me to do it, honestly. I just listened to that, and I didn't look back, and I jumped in, and I have never, ever once wished for any different decision. It's been such a crazy, fun ride. There are so many things that I have learned through this process. It's helped me become better, and not only at communicating, just in business and dealing with customers, but just communicating with people. Like, it's just made me different, and for a better. And it's funny how your life can transform that way when you get obsessed, when you have this like really magnificent kind of passion or obsession about something. So if any one of you are obsessed with something, even if it's just like making a bunch of money, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, then this is a really simple, laid out system for you to just kind of plug into. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Or what's the good one? Pioneering doesn't pay. That was what, I think it's a Carnegie quote. But it's so true. Just do the things that have been done before, that have been proven to work, and just follow behind, those leaders. And, you don't always have to be the big fish. Sometimes watching those people blaze the trail gives you all of the clues and pieces that you need to make it really easy for you, right? I mean, that's kind of what I feel about you.
That's so... Thank you. First of all, that's such a great compliment. and that really means a lot to me. And you talk about me and my life and the traveling, and listen, guys, that's what I dreamt of doing. I'm living the dream. I always say that. I truly am. I get a chance to, at a snap of a finger, influence the lives of millions of people around the world. Do you know how many times I get stopped at airports, at cafes, at restaurants, all over the world, by the way, not just in the United States? My sister was, delivering my nephew a few years ago, and I was sitting in the lobby of the hospital, and someone comes up to me and says, "Are you Anik?" And so just knowing that, there's all these people reading what I'm saying, watching my videos, getting their lives influenced, but at the same time, I have the freedom to travel the world. I have the freedom to do as I wish, when I want, how I want, and make money and have wealth. I could lose 70, 80, 90% of my income tomorrow and still be wealthy, still be financially free. That kind of security, that kind of mental peace, that's living. And that's what I want. That's what I want for everybody. That's what I want for Dr. Ted. That's what I want for you who's listening right now. Dr. Ted, thank you so much for giving us this interview, for giving us time away from your children, your family, your business, and everything. It means the world to me. I'm so proud of seeing everything you're doing, and I hope to continue working with you and growing your business and making it into the monster that it is. And for everybody else who's watching right now, listen, what's it gonna take? Time to take action. Listen, before we bring on our next guest, I want you to go right now. I want you to make that decision. I just want you to say yes. Take a chance. You have a 60-day money-back guarantee. What could you possibly lose? Go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3. It's up to you. One pay or three pay. I suggest the one pay. Save that money and put that money towards, your business. But listen, I don't care one way or the other. I will work with you. My team will work with you. We will give you every tool, every resource, all the coaching, all the hands-on help that you could possibly want. But you have to make that decision first. You have to go to inboxblueprint.com/yes or inboxblueprint.com/yes3, and you have to do it right this very minute. Dr. Ted, thank you so much. And everybody, we're going to take just a minute now, and we're going to get ready for our next guest. I'm super excited, but I'll come back on screen here. Just give me 1 minute. All right, there I am on screen now. Our next student, you've got to hear this one. You know what? This is a great story. He actually found me. He tracked me down one way or the other. He lives here locally in the area, and he had been following our education for quite some time. And eventually, after we really saw how talented he was, he wasn't making any money online, but he seemed to know everything. He had been learning. So I brought him on. I said, you know what? You can be my assistant. Come on board, and I'll teach you what to do. But you be my assistant. He did it for 2 years. Today, he's one of our lead coaches at Learn. He's running his own online business, making thousands and thousands of dollars. He's got a great email list. He is absolutely motivational, inspirational. You'll see, you'll hear. He is loud, and he comes from the military. He's an ex-military man. I love that about him too. So real quick, I can see he's here, but we'll test it. 1, 2, 3. Willie, can you hear me? I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, I truly appreciate it. I know you're taking time away from your family, from your business and everything, but, I want to start by telling your story first. So everyone who's not had the pleasure of meeting Willie yet, Willie joined our organization a couple of years ago. He lives close by to where I actually am. He found out where I was, and he came and, he made a very, very compelling case. So I, eventually brought him on as my assistant. I said, sure, come on board. Maybe you can learn while I'm actually out there doing. Turns out now he is actually he's our lead coach at Learn. He's not only gone out and done it, he built his own business. He's out there mailing every day. He has an email list, and he's just kicking butt. And now he's helping our students from all over the world do the exact same thing. So Willie, hats off to you, man. You're doing great. I thought maybe you could take a minute. Willie, tell the story. How did you fall into this world of online marketing?
Well, it's actually going to be a little surprising. I don't think you really actually even know the true answer. I actually became an Inbox Blueprint 1 student, but I did what so many people do, and it's almost embarrassing to say. I actually didn't even use it initially. I kind of had it. I had the course, and I didn't go through it. So I continued to struggle, trying to figure out this whole thing. Then one day, I had enough. I was clearing out my hard drive, and I found the old Inbox Blueprint, the initial 1.0 version. I went through it. And it's just like you teach, Anik. It's the 5 steps. I learned them. And needless to say, I just applied them. And guess what? Of course, they worked. So I was kicking myself for a year. I had used it for about a year. I mean, it sat on the shelf for about a year. And I didn't even use it. But as soon as I put them into work, It's just like you're teaching here today, Onik. And like they say, the rest is history. That's how I got started, honestly. I literally did the steps on my first 10 days. I earned over $1,200 in my first 10 days without all the other features that you guys have nowadays. So obviously, that's how I got my start online. Seriously, it was literally Inbox Blueprint 1.0. I did it the old way, the hard way, and that's actually how I got started. So once I started using the program, that's when things kind of started working for me, along with that money, which is good. But more importantly, that's how I started to build my list. I got 996 subscribers in my first 30 days. And as you guys know from the teaching and the training, $1 per subscriber per month is roughly on average what you're going to earn. And that's kind of how I actually got started on it, to be truthful. And yeah, it went from there, one step after the other. The list continued to grow. I believe now I have somewhere around 14,000 people on my list. So not too bad. And of course, doing this part-time, right? Obviously, as you guys know, I work with Onik. I work with Learn. So I don't have all the time in the world to dedicate to a business like I could. But that's the thing. That's the cool thing about all this. It's okay, because even in your part-time, even here or there, honestly, sometimes I miss a day here or there, or whatever else the case might be. But that's what I have. I have that asset. Anytime I want to tap into that asset, it's right there sitting there waiting for me. And all I got to do is go in, do a promotion, and what do you know? The money comes in, the checks from the ClickBank and everybody else, they all come in too. So it's just one thing, do the steps, and of course the system works. As you guys seen tons of proof already, as you've seen proof in Onik's life, as you see the proof in all of our other students' lives, all the other case studies, it works, guys. It's the real deal. That's the best way to put it. I can't really describe how else to say it other than it's the real deal, guys. And it's just doing the course. That's really what it takes.
It's amazing, Willie, and thank you so much for sharing that. And that's so true. You know, this is part-time. I mean, you can do with it what you want. Willie said a key word there that I love. He said asset. That's what this is. It's an asset. You are building something with true asset value. And I can't express that. I can't stress that enough. Listen, guys, in business, the one thing that you have in your business that actually builds value is asset. You can pass it down generations. You can pass it to your kids. You can sell it. That's why this is the only business model as an affiliate that carries a tremendous long-term value. So thank you, Willie, for making that point. You know what? I've done 3 workshops. It's the 3rd one. I haven't made that point even once yet. And I'm sad that I forgot to do that, but you brought it in, so thank you very much for that. Willie, tell us a little bit. You know, when you were first starting, so we've got a lot of students right now, right, that are listening. They're at the brink of making that decision. Listen, go to inboxblueprint.com/yes. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes3. Make that decision. Take that step. But students are right now thinking about it. Willie, when you first started, you must have had some reservations. You must have had some concerns. You know, what were some of those reservations and concerns? Because I'm sure the students will relate with you.
Oh, absolutely, Onik. And I'm glad that you pointed it out, because I kind of hinted at one thing already. I made a mistake. I actually had the course and then get into it. And as soon as I got into it, it worked. It was that simple. And I think I'm just like a lot of students, or I was like a lot of students, I should say, is we all get caught up in all this other stuff. We hear this online or that online, and there's what they call shiny object syndrome. Don't worry about all the other stuff out there. You need a proven system, because you'll learn the hard way. I actually failed for 6 years, guys, seriously, before I even got to Inbox Blueprint and had the opportunity. Because trust me, if it's out there, I tried it. Workshops, seminars, you name it, whatever products, guys. It's confusing. And I find this as a coach now, kind of 2020 hindsight, and seeing it going in, guys, it's the technology that's the hardest part. It's being able to do something. And if it's too complicated, we won't do it. And it's just consistency. I like to think of it now, it's like a gym. If you do it, if you go to the gym one time, you're not going to get results. You can go once here, once a month from now, you're not going to get results, guys. It's consistency. It's all about consistency. Doing certain things in a certain way and doing it in certain increments and on a timely fashion. Doing it daily. If you go to the gym daily, guess what? You're going to get results. It works. Why? That's just how the system works. It's proven. That's exactly what you have here with Inbox, is if you do it daily, it's going to work. That's the beauty of it. The only people who would fail is the people who fail to try. As long as you try, as long as you put in an honest effort, and we're not talking about quitting your job. We're not talking about taking lots of time. You can literally start as little as 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. And if you do 30 minutes a day, maybe an hour if you have it, you can at least get an hour on the weekends. Come on, guys. If you put in the time, over 60 days, man, your results are going to be tremendous. I told you how I started. My first 10 days, I made over $1,200 doing it the hard way. I didn't have a Launchpad. Man, Launchpad, I wish Launchpad was out there. It saved me so much money. Trying to figure it out on yourself, that's the hardest part. Even something simple as uploading your emails. That stops a lot of people, guys. If you can automate that, you know how much faster you can accomplish this? Seriously. It's all about doing the system. If you do the system, and work the system, that's what I should say. If you work the system will work for you, without a doubt. So that's what I would say. If you're reserved, I understand it. You might be a little nervous, and here's the thing, guys. You have nothing to lose. You can leave here today the exact same person who showed up for this webinar, or you can leave here with a change. You can make a change. You can make a decision to take action, and guess what? Your entire life, you can't even comprehend what's going to happen for you, because there's nothing like security. Security, one, you got an email list, which is an asset. As for security, knowing that you have a business that's going to work for you, that you don't have to work hard for, it's going to be there for you, and it's automated. You get the multiple streams of income. You don't have to do one business. Even if, let's say, worst case scenario, what if you weren't that good, quote unquote? You can say, I'm not Anik, I'm not somebody else that you've seen on these success series, but you don't have to be. Just think what one business can do for you. What would an extra $100, $300, $1,000 even? An extra $1,000 a month is $12,000 a year. That's like a car payment. That pays off a car, that pays on your mortgage, that pays for your kids' college. There's so much stuff out there. So the real fear isn't in making an investment. The real fear is not making an investment in you or yourself, because if you don't put that investment in there, guys, you don't invest anything in, you're not going to get anything out. But when you put in an investment in there and you work on it, there's nothing like the satisfaction you get from that, and the security of you got more than one business. You can do 2 businesses, 3 businesses, 10 businesses if you want to, guys. Just think, what if each of those little businesses do $100 or $1,000 each? You could be $1,000, $500, $10,000 across the board. So the real fear is not taking the action. And let me get one thing straight, because I think your mindset always holds you back a little bit. It's not knowing. Anything new is going to be scary, right? But if it's a little bit scary, it's the fear I find 9 times out of 10 is on the investment. You got to stop thinking of paying. When you pay something, you don't get anything back. But when you invest into something, it pays you back over and over again. So you got to look at this as an investment, guys. You're literally investing into a real life business. This is an actual legitimate business, and you can actually have it up and running within 60 minutes or less. You can't do that anywhere else. So from one previous student, I'm still a student, I'm still learning, guys. And guys, I haven't been doing this for years. I started this last year. January 2015 is when I actually started applying Inbox Blueprint version 1. I did it the hard way, and I still succeeded. If I had the automation, guys, who knows where I could be, how much faster I could have did it. That's what it is, guys. I'm a student. The only difference between you and me is a little bit of knowledge. I learned a little bit, and guess what that little bit was? It's the 5 steps you can learn here yourself today. And that's what I would tell. That's what I would tell any student out there. It's about making a decision, taking an action, and believing. And here's the worst thing, guys. It's okay not to believe in yourself, right? At least believe in us. Give us a chance, right? Believe in the team that's going to be here for you. I can speak as a coach. The coaches are there for you. There's weekly Q&As. There's live trainings. There's the members there. There's tons of stuff. It's like literally practically impossible to fail if you give it an honest shot. Just give it that shot. That's all I ask of anybody. Give it a fair shot. Try it on and see if it's right for you. If you don't try it, you'll never know, right? So just give yourself a shot of succeeding. And man, I know firsthand. I've done it. I know it will work for you.
Willie, those are such great words. Listen, I had questions for you. You blew through all of them. You answered every question I had. No, that was awesome. And listen, everybody, I want you to understand that this is exactly what I'm talking about. Willie, you know, in the company, we have a joke. We call him Willie 3.0. We've seen 2 upgraded versions of Willie in the last couple of years. And it's all because of the training and the same things that I'm making available to you right now. You know, Willie has made so many great points. One of them being, look, give yourself a shot. Give us a shot. If you continue to be afraid of doing the right thing, of taking that step, then you're never going to be able to move forward. It's just never going to change. It doesn't matter if it's this opportunity or if it's the next one. And you know what? I've noticed this in life, and more I speak to my students. Opportunities knock on your door. They only do it for so long. Eventually, you start not getting those. You stop getting opportunities. And then you complain about life, then you get upset about life, and then you wonder, will I ever make my dreams come true? And I'm here to tell you, yes, you will. Yes, you can, but you've got to make the decision today. And we give you a 60-day full money back guarantee. So you tell me who's taking the risk in this relationship? You or me? I am. But you today can come in here, give us a 60-day commitment. I am asking for that. So don't join if you're going to dilly-dally and just want to look. We don't want that. We want serious students who are ready to attack the day. Like Willie. You know, when Willie first joined, he says he wasn't that serious. I mean, he wanted it, but he wasn't hungry for it. And suddenly when he became hungry, all of a sudden, before he knew it, he started building email leads. He started making money. Now he has a list of 14,000 and he said he does it part-time and he's still guilty of sometimes, not giving it his 180%. But he's out there coaching guys like you. He's out there coaching students just like yourself to make you into major successes. So Willie, one final last question. This is it. This is the last webinar. You're our last guest. After you, we close up. Today, I gave everyone the 10-minute challenge as well, and I've gone ahead and extended it a little bit longer and let people take action. But after today, it's done. It's over. This is the last, you're the last person they're going to really hear. So for those who have not made that decision, what would you say, 1 minute, 60 seconds of what you would say to someone who's sitting in their last moment to make that decision that just hasn't done it?
I think I would honestly say just what you just said. This is really your last moment. Guys, listen, you've seen webinar 1, webinar 2, you're on webinar 3. Chances are most of you have seen this over and over again. It's not that you're worried about the system. You know the system works. You've seen the success stories. You've seen Anik and Jimmy and Fred, myself and Zane. Everybody who's been on here, guys, it's no joke. There's a reason we have all these success stories, right? We know it works. It's a proven fact that it works. And the fact that you're here right now is because you know it works. You know this works. Give it a shot to work. That's all we're asking you. That's all I can ask of you is let it work for you. Take a shot. Listen, Anik couldn't guarantee this if it didn't work. We wouldn't have success stories if it didn't work. So it's not a question of if it doesn't work. It's just a question of how serious are you? Are you serious? And I think you are. I know that you are, as a matter of fact, or you won't be on the third webinar. You've had 1, 2. This is your third time watching this. And if it's your first time, congratulations. You're in the right place at the right time because, like Anik said, opportunities do not always come. And guess what? This opportunity is going to leave too. So if it's not Inbox Blueprint, what is it? You're here because you want to change. This is the change you're waiting for. The only way you can change is to change the things you're doing. What you've been doing has led you up to this exact point right now. And where you go from this point on, you can leave here today the exact same person, or you can leave here with that change, with the opportunity of success, and you can leave here with a business that's going to be up and running and making you money. You can get this up and running in an hour. Seriously, an hour, if that's all it takes. Any business out there takes you weeks or months just to open your doors. We've already opened the doors. We've given you the training. We've given you the tools, the softwares. We automated. We told you exactly where to get the traffic from. There was no stone left unturned, and you have the training. You have our coaching. You have our full team of support behind you guys. Anik's even investing another $200,000 into this. It's just growing and growing and growing. Guys, you just got to be in there. You're on that wave right now. You're at the peak. You just got to get on the board and stand up and ride it in. Or if you don't, I don't mean to be harsh here, but sadly, you guys will fall in the water. You will start to drown if you don't make that change that you need to make, guys. And that's just the honest truth here. I drowned for 6+ years before finding this stuff. I struggled. I know what the struggle is like, and I know what it's like wanting to change, but the key that made it all possible was one single decision. I said, I'm going to get in the game instead of sitting on the sidelines. As soon as you decide to get in the game, you become a player, and you can become a star player like all the stories that you guys have seen. So seriously, take that opportunity. Do it right now. Literally, if I could come over there and click it for you just to know that you're in, I would do that because that's how serious I am about this. That's how passionate I am about this, about helping you guys. I know what it can do. I see what it can do. I can see all the things it's done in everybody else's life. I see what it's doing in the student's life. And more importantly, I can see what it's doing in my life. The things that it does for me, that it does for my family. There's nothing like that to know that you have that asset you can always fall back on and make... the money, honestly, it sounds weird, but the money's not the most important thing. The satisfaction and the success and the comfort that comes with it, that's even more important, guys. So seriously, you got to make that decision. You don't have time. This isn't something you sleep on. When you sleep on it, you miss out. If you sleep on it, somebody else is going to take your spot. How would you like to wake up tomorrow, the day after, and be like, man, I really wish I did that? Or when you're driving to work saying you hate your job or whatever the scenario might be. You can change that right here, right now. You got to change it, guys. Seriously. You have to take the decision. You have to go to the link And it's easy. It's that easy. Click the button below this if there's a button up here, or go to the link that you guys see here. It's that simple. Make a decision and do it.
Thank you so much, Willie. Listen, it's been amazing. I know that you've got to get back to your family and your business, so thank you so much. Everybody, it's time to wrap up for us as well. It's been a rough, long week. I've enjoyed every second of it. Thank you so much for your time. I truly hope you've made that decision. Now, listen, if you've got questions, I want to answer it for you. Go to inboxblueprint.com/yes, or go to inboxblueprint.com/yes3, or send us your question. You know what? Send it to support@learn.com. Don't do it at yes@learn. Do it at support@learn.com. So do it right now. But honestly, at this point, it's time to just make a decision. You can ask a question, but guys, we'll always have questions. And the truth of it is, opportunities, you need to have faith, you need to have dedication, you need to just do it. That's what's going to make the difference. So right now, I want you to go fill in the short form. It takes 30 seconds. Be in the members area. Join. Get the coaches. Get the help. Get the training. Learn the skills you need to change your life. That's all I'm asking for you today. We have to wrap up this webinar. It's been an honor, an esteemed honor to run the Income Workshop with you. I have had a lot of fun. I love this. This is my life. This is my passion. I'll spend the next how many ever years, decades of my life teaching it to the world if I can. I will continue to do it. I want you to join me. I want you to join my mission. I want you to let me and my team and Learn Nation help you build your dreams. That's what I'm asking. Let us help you build your dreams. It's about you. Our mission at Learn is all you. It literally is about you. We even put you in our word. It's not Learn, it's Lurn. We're all about you. My accountability, my success, how I track how successful my company is by determining how many success stories we get, how many students we get to engage with our training. And I know that by the more we do it, the more success we're going to have. So again, this is your final opportunity as we close up Income Workshop number 3, or we close up the entire Income Workshop. Inbox Blueprint will now be taken off the market very soon. I don't want you to miss out on this spot. I don't want you to come back tomorrow and see that we're closed and have missed out and then kick yourself for it. I really don't. Go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes, or go to www.inboxblueprint.com/yes3. This is the last opportunity. I hope you make the right decision. Everybody, it's been a pleasure. This is Onyx Singal signing off, saying, let's build your dreams. Let's do it together. Let me help. And when life pushes you, remember, smile, stand straight, and push it the heck back. I'll see you inside Inbox Blueprint. I'll see you inside Learn Nation, and we'll change your life together. I'll see you soon.